Doing, man? Hope everybody having a good night. And just in case one of you, just in case one of you heathens come in, just know that I came prepared. You know what I'm saying? I do got my panda mask. You feel me? We do got it. We in the building. All right, we do got it. You feel me? We got the panda mask, straight up, point blank, period. Just in case a nigga want to comment, all right? We already got squared away. Now, with that being said, bro, Benny was absolutely correct. What's going on, man? I hope everybody having a good night, man. Like, I'm trying to get back active on YouTube. I know I've been a little bit inactive, but I'm back. I'm back for good this time. I ain't gonna take no little. I ain't gonna take no long time off. How you doing, man? How you doing? Y'all tap the screen, share the live, bro. Stop. So y'all know the live is we on your head. Y'all not on my head. Y'all not on my head. Miller, fam. I got something for you, Miller. Straight up. Watch this. I got something for you, Miller. Here you go. If you really on my head, bro, here you go. Hey, I want y'all to talk. I want y'all to talk about me. I don't care. I don't like you. Point blank, period. I don't like any man who sit on the camera talking bad about women. If you got smoke for black women, have to smoke with me. How about that? You got smoke for black women, have to smoke with me, nigga. I'll be the pander and the simp and everything that you say, bro. For real, ain't nobody gonna let y'all keep getting behind the camera talking about women. Mr. Miller James, how you get in here so fast? How you get in here so fast, Mr. Miller James? Who the heck are you, fam? How you get in here so fast, fam? That's crazy. How does niggas be hate watching? Hey, niggas. Hey, bro, I just started the live. Bro. That nigga got in here hate watching. That's crazy, bro. That's extremely fast. That's extreme. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. That's extremely fast. I literally just started the freaking YouTube live, bro. That's crazy. You cannot be. Y'all mean y'all on my head, bro. Tell them niggas stop talking about black women. Y'all got all this smoke in the world for me, but y'all don't got smoke for the men that talk bad about women all day, bro. I find that funny. Y'all got all the smoke for me. I'm sorry, not my bad. Yeah, all the smoke for me, but you don't got smoke for them niggas that sit online and talk about black women all day. I find that funny. Mr. Miller James. You ain't finna throw me off my goddamn squad, nigga. I don't like you. Point blank, period. You got a problem with it? Come up here and say it, nigga. I don't give a damn. I like y'all niggas get on my goddamn nerve, boy. For real. Point blank, period. Point blank, period. Well, they stay getting for real, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. They don't like black women. I don't like them. Hey, the dude on the background for TikTok, y'all, Benny Ray was speaking facts. Benny Ray was speaking facts. You know what I'm saying? So don't worry about this. Ain't about Benny Ray. This is about what he said. Benny Ray was telling the truth. That's what that is. Benny Ray was telling the truth. Yeah, talking about give you 30 minutes. Give you 30 minutes for what, Mr. Miller? Look at this. What the nigga talking about? We on your head. Who the heck is we? Let me go click your profile. Look at this nigga. Y'all see this nigga profile picture? You feel me? We on your head, boy. We dropping bombs on you, boy. We got you on a green screen talking bad about you, boy. You's a mama's boy, boy. You ain't no chosen man, but yeah, all that blah 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 blah. Keep black women out your mouth. That's all I'm asking. Hey, keep black women out your mouth, fam. You came from one. Shut the fuck up talking about them. No, I ain't mean to curse. My bad, y'all. I ain't mean to curse. Shut up about black women. Shut up about black women. Then I'll be quiet. Yup. But other than that, I'm gonna keep dissing us. You keep saying something about black women, I'm gonna keep having a video each and every day and a live dedicated to you. I don't care. Standing up for them. Y'all ain't standing up for your own group of women. Y'all niggas ain't coming out to say anything positive ever. You ain't highlighting no good, fam. You don't say nothing good about black women, so why should I say something good about us? Y'all want to go coon for coon? Then let's do it. Let's do it. I'll go all the way stupid. Y'all thought freaking Derek Jackson was bad? What? First of all, don't compare me to that nigga. He cheated on his wife and stuff. But y'all want to keep calling me Derek Jackson and all that stuff. Okay, cool. I got the cape. Let's play it. Let's play how you want to play it. Keep black women out your goddamn mouth. When you step outside, say something nice to a black woman and keep them out your mouth. How about that? Yeah, you niggas hate your kids and hate your mama. Yup. Y'all hate your kids, you hate your mama, and you hate your nieces. That's what y'all don't like your own goddamn family members, fam. And you want to talk about black women all day. I said what I said. Why y'all don't want to be held accountable? Y'all always want to talk about holding a black woman accountable. Why you don't hold no man accountable? Why y'all don't call men out? Apparently you got something that make you a man down there, but then you always got smoke for a woman. Then you calling yourself a man, please, bro. Get your foot off black women's necks and shut the fuck up talking about them. That would need to happen, nigga. That would need to happen. Stop talking bad about black women all day. Next time you open your mouth, say something positive. Before you get mad at me, I don't give a dang about going viral on Twitter, TikTok. You better hope I don't make a Twitter or TikTok. I should make a Twitter or TikTok. Man, you know what? I got smoke for all y'all. I'ma keep dropping a video about black men every day. I'ma keep making you look stupid every day. I guarantee every day I'ma call you out. I'm gonna make it my mission to call you out until y'all shut the fuck up about our women. Shut your goofy ass up too. Nigga, you getting muted. Nigga talking about Derrick Jackson. Nigga talking about Derrick Jackson. You Derrick Jackson, shut up. Soft ass nigga. Weak, little weakling. Little weak boy. You probably got more smoke for it. Now you can't say nothing. Now you gotta send a request. Keep black women out your goddamn mouth. Derrick Jackson wasn't going hard for black women. Derrick Jackson wasn't calling out men directly. Derrick Jackson wasn't saying black men need to do this and black men need to, I'm gonna say black men need to do this and black men need to do that. Y'all been talking about women for 5 years. Shut up. It's about time you be quiet. Go talk about a man. Go check a man, homeboy. Go check a man. Shut up. Niggas in my DM, they want to send a nigga death threats and stuff like that. I know. Do it. Care about no goddamn death. You niggas not gonna touch me. Point blank period. Point blank period. I guarantee I get back home. It ain't even that serious. That's the funny part. It ain't even that serious. But they want to send a nigga death threats because they can't handle the truth. You're soft. You're soft, nigga. You're soft. Yep. And that's exactly what you get. Niggas all in my goddamn DMs. Bro, when I see you, I'ma take you out. When I see, bro, you a whole clown, nigga. Why you going against a black man, nigga? Why you doing that to us, man? You trying to bring the black woman up by tearing the black man down. Y'all niggas try to bring yourself up and tear the black woman down. So how about we get a taste of our own medicine, nigga? I'ma keep going viral. I'ma keep dropping. I'ma keep disrespecting us, fam. Yup. I'ma keep disrespecting us. Point blank, period. Until y'all shut up about black women. Leave black women alone. You came for one. Shut up. Stop talking bad about single mothers. Shut up. Shut up. Stop talking bad about single mothers all day. Next time you open your mouth, say something positive. Say something positive, fam. If you can't do that, then don't open your mouth. Be quiet. That's my whole purpose. If you can't say nothing positive about black women, shut your behind up and stop talking about them. You don't like black women? Go get you another freaking race of woman. Make your little new race and be quiet. This is not your community no more, homeboy. You don't even need to talk about them all day. Point blank, period. Nigga, y'all niggas ruin marriage. Nigga, black women shouldn't even be submitted to a black man. They should go get another race of man. How about that? Nigga, they should divest. Black women should divest. Why should they stay loyal to us? All we do is talk bad about them. You don't never uplift them. You don't got nothing positive to say. So how about we can go all the way stupid in. Let's go all the way dumb, nigga. Let's go all the way dumb. Y'all talk about pandering, nigga. Let's go all the way there, bro. I told y'all niggas done drove me crazy. You niggas done drove me crazy, bro, for real. Goddamn me. Y'all want to keep talking about women all day. Let's go with it. Straight up. Straight up. All y'all do is talk about black women all day. Every freaking day, y'all want to go stupid. So let's go dumb. Let's go completely dumb. Let's go completely dumb. Goddamn me. Y'all niggas, man. Where'd y'all come from, fam? Where did y'all come from, fam? You get on a freaking app every day talking about black women, but then when a nigga bring the smoke back to us, now you're mad. You want to call me a panderer? Well, big panda bear business, nigga. Big straight up, bro. Big panda bear business. I don't give a damn. Let's go all the way with it, fam. Y'all want to keep calling nigga a panda bear? Let's go with it. Straight up. Straight up. Leave black women alone. Point blank, period. Niggas want me to keep the peace. What peace? What peace? Where's the love for our women being shown on these apps? At nowhere. Where's the black man uplifting the black woman at nowhere? Where's the black men showing respect for black women on these goddamn panels? Nowhere. Nowhere. They shaming single mothers, talking bad about body counts, trying to put standards on black women that they don't want even upkeep themselves, fam. They hate their kids, hate their mama, and hate their family. That's what they do. That's the image of the black man, fam. How about that? How about that? Niggas want me to keep the peace. I ain't keeping no goddamn peace. Where was the peace for the black woman? Where was the peace for black women? Why y'all keep avoiding these stories where a black man taking a black woman's life? Why y'all never talk about that? But y'all want to talk about the small minority of women who do things wrong, but you won't talk about all these black men out here. Y'all completely ignore them goddamn stories. Y'all ignore them stories all the time. And y'all basically say F the black woman's pain. So I don't care what you go through as a black man. I don't care what you go through as a black. I'm gonna say it straight up. Since y'all don't care about black women and the pain that they got, I don't care about our pain, nigga. I don't care. Fuck you, feed your beans. That would need to be said, fam. I'm sick and tired of this. Every day it's a new clip. You trying to tell a woman that she not even worthy because she got freaking kids. Every night you dang right, Jerome. Every night I'm gonna do it. Every night I'm gonna go live. Monday through Thursday, fam. Leave black women alone. Shut your behind up and say something positive about a goddamn black woman. Get off these goddamn panels. Go touch grass and wipe your ass. Point blank, period. Nigga. You came out the womb of a black woman. Why you can't show a black woman love? Niggas talking about they want to freaking why y'all don't say that? That's all I want to. Why y'all don't say nothing positive, fam? You call it simping, you call it pandering. I don't care what it is. Not finna keep letting y'all run y'all mouth. You wanted to make black women look stupid? Then I'm gonna make us look stupid. Sick and tired. Y'all do this shit every day. You find an example of a black woman and then pick the majority of black women to be bad. So guess what? I'm gonna do the exact same thing to us. Stop asking me to be balanced. This ain't time for no peace, nigga. This war. This war. Stop asking me to be balanced with you niggas all the time. Love your goddamn sister. Speak life into your sister. Speak life into your sister, fam. Go check them in on them panels, fam. If you want to have an intellectual conversation, tell him to show some freaking grace for his goddamn community of women. Tell him to show some empathy, some sympathy, and stop telling a woman that her value is tied to her goddamn box. You niggas don't ever understand a black woman's pain until you have a daughter. Now all of a sudden you understand what it's like to be a... Shut up. You knew darn well that men was the problem before you had a daughter. You know darn well how you did women, but you don't want that to happen to your daughter. Now, what happens to your daughter might be your karma. Nigga, may she be ran through just like all the freaking women you ran through, bruh. Point blank, period. Niggas don't understand that the pain that a woman go through until oh, I hope it's not my daughter. Shut up. Start having some grace for your goddamn community. That's all I've been saying the whole freaking time. Y'all niggas don't got no grace, no love, no nothing for black women. You failed your community, nigga. You failed your children. You a failed husband, a failed father, and a failed friend. I'll say it again. Y'all failed friends, failed husbands, failed fathers, you're failures. Failures, nigga. Straight up. Want me to have grace for us. You go so hard on a black man. Y'all been going hard on black women for freaking 5 to 10 years in these goddamn spaces. Calling yourself leaders, providers, and protect. You won't even protect a black woman from getting called out on a goddamn panel. Every time a black woman try to open her goddamn mouth and say something, you niggas come in and be like, it's a lie. It's a lie. We don't believe women. All right, then, nigga, leave the women alone. And then you expect me to empathize and sympathize with us, man? Fuck you. Straight up, man, fuck you. Point blank, period. Point blank, period, nigga. Sick and tired of it. Y'all do this shit every day. Oh, but you do it to the black man. That's because you're going to get your karma, nigga. I'm your karma. I'm your karma, fam. You ain't never seen a nigga take on the title of the goddamn shit. What? I'm all that. Big panda bear business. Big panda bear business, fam. Big panda bear business. Point blank, period, fam. The big P, not the little one. The big P, not the little one. Leave black women alone. That's the message 2025. Leave black women alone. Keep them out your goddamn mouth. Get you a passport. Do whatever you got to do. Get your other race of woman and shut up. Since you don't like them so much, since you care about an exotic or a woman with these type of features or a woman that's lighter skin, you want all that, go get that woman and be quiet, fam. This is not your community no more. Go get that goddamn woman and be quiet, fam. Get you another race of woman and shut your ass up about the black woman. Because black women ain't even out here doing you wrong. You're doing yourself wrong. You're the biggest abuser and the biggest victim. You don't empathize with freaking black women's pain, so nobody should do nothing. This is not about Benny. Benny said everything right in this video. I can't even get to the point because I keep having to address heathens. Stop asking me. I'm not being balanced with you niggas. Because I don't care about you. When I start seeing y'all show love to black women, then I start caring about it. But you a black man. Black women shouldn't march for me either, nigga. How about that? They shouldn't march. If something happened to me, they shouldn't march either, bro. Stand 10 toes down, fam. I didn't come up here and say that I was the savior of black women or anything like that. I'm sick and tired of y'all opening your goddamn mouth. Shut your ass up about black women. Every day y'all got something to say about black women. Leave them alone. You don't like them. Leave them alone, fam. Just leave them alone. Y'all purposely ignore the same. We see all the same stories. Every day we see all the goddamn same stories, bro. What in the hell? Wrong screen. We see all the same stories. But somehow you purposely pick out the ones where it got something to do with a minority of black women that did something to a black man. But you won't talk about the overwhelming cause, which is a man 99% of the time. Y'all don't talk about that because you don't care. You niggas don't care about black women. You don't care about their pain. You don't care about their suffering. You don't want to empathize. You don't want to sympathize. So, nigga, fuck you. And everything you go through. Everything you go through. Y'all always want to say, oh, we on your head right now. Bro, you said men ruined marriage. You did. You ruined everything you touch, nigga. You ruined everything. All y'all do is ruin everything you touch, nigga. You look at it, it's broken. You touch it, it's broken. Your lifestyle broken. Your mindset broken. And you need therapy. You need God. That's what you need, Jesus, fam. Because everything about you is broken. And you keep breaking women because you broken. And then want to blame women for your problems in life. When you were the cause of the problem. You were the cause of your own goddamn problems in life, fam. But then want to blame a woman. Fuck you. Bitch. Yeah, I knew that would happen. Yeah, next time you see a black woman, say something positive, fam. Next time you see a black woman, say something positive. Next time you see a single mother, right, in line that's struggling to buy some food or something, how about you pitch in, Mr. Alpha Male, Mr. I love black women type male, but never show them any love online, male? I can't even call you men. I can't even call you men. Because you don't act like you don't act like one. In the general scope of what we mean acting like a man is, fam. You don't act like one. I'll be the panda. Straight panda mask every day. Every day if that's what it's gonna take. I'm tired of y'all. I'm sick of y'all. Next time I see a black woman, I'm walking across to the other side. Bye, nigga. Go get you another race. Bye, Miller. I can handle you dudes on YouTube too. Bye. I thought you said 30 minutes you would be back. Why you ain't click the link? Talking about we online. Who is we? I don't even know who you niggas are. I'm such a threat by what I'm saying online. That's crazy. Oh, I play so much of a factor in you guys' lives. Why? Because I said men ruin marriage and men are the problem. Yeah, I'm gonna keep calling y'all. You are the problem. You are the problem, fam. Men are the problem, fam. Men are the problem. Point blank, period. Your niggas not good. There is no such thing. You know what? There is no such thing as a good black man. Ain't now one of you niggas good. Now one of y'all niggas good, fam. 0.00%. Period. Calling yourself a good man. Ain't none of y'all niggas good. Stop that bullshit. Stop that BS. Y'all tap the screen, shut a lot. Stop that nonsense. I don't believe you, nigga, when you say you good. You did somehow you disappointed your goddamn family. You ain't always good. You niggas not even decent. I focus on being decent. I focus on being decent. Some of y'all not even decent, fam. You're not decent. You're not even of decent character. Your body count high. You ran through a whole bunch of women. You've probably been to jail. You a disappointment. You use the woman for box. Don't get up here and act like you a good man, like you ain't never did nothing wrong. You're not all the time good, fam, but you're not even decent. Focus on being decent. This shit been going on. Benny didn't do nothing. Benny didn't do nothing. Benny is fine. He was right. He said, stop blaming women for these kids. Because you know that's what black men do. Y'all blame women. I didn't say no one. Flick, I didn't say women are good. No one would. If I ever said women were good, fam, I would have to be a guy. Now you can really call me a simp. All women are good. There is not one bad woman on this earth. There is no bad. All black women are good, fam. Every single one of them. God, that all of them. Stop trying to. Yeah, I know, Flick, but y'all gotta stop. Y'all gotta stop trying to add things in there. We talking about me. That's the problem. We talking about men. Goddamn me. Men are trash. Yup, the collective nigga are trash. The same dudes who talking about they can't find a wife didn't have 15 goddamn wives. They had 15 wives. They had a good woman. They ruined a good woman. Point blank, period. The good woman was right next to him and he ruined her. His wife was in his proximity and he ruined her. He had a good woman and he ruined her. And now he online crying like a little bitch, knowing darn well that he ruined the women in his life. I don't even know what the heck. Well, somebody said I made it to Clubhouse. What the heck is Clubhouse, baby? But what is Clubhouse? Is it like Black Planet? Is this the app where I can talk? So I got old. So I got old niggas, old dusty men on an app called Clubhouse talking about me. I've officially made it, fam. Y'all old heads sitting on a panel talking about good old controversial Shannon. Boy, that's funny. That is funny. I must be a threat by everything. Apparently, I'm viral on every platform now. So guess what? I'm gonna go ahead and make a Twitter and a Facebook after this live, nigga. Y'all finna have my username and Twitter, all that stuff. I'm finna be like, I ought to make a goddamn what I just said. What did I just say? Not fan base. I forgot what I just said. What was the name of the app I just said, y'all? I forgot it. Clubhouse. Thank you. I should make a Clubhouse just to come up in there with them old dusty men, because they always dusty, fam. I'm gonna show you what they look like right now. I'm gonna show you I'm gonna change the background in a second. Hold on. This what they look like right here when they try to call me out. That's what they look like every time. Not a masculine structured jawline, nothing. Just a freaking cockroach every single time. This the men who call me a panderer. Fam, you need to pander to women. I promise you, you the type who actually need to pander to women, fam. Your hair don't grow, nothing. Your probably don't even lift up. Miss me with a nonsense. Nigga look like a thumb. What's that movie where they had them thumbs walking around? It wasn't Willy Wonka. It was Spy Kids, bro. Freaking Spy Kids, bro. That what they like the goddamn thumb men on Spy Kids, always trying to talk about me. Look like a that nigga look like a plunger, bro. Miss me with this nonsense, fam. Leave our women alone, fam. That's all I'm saying, bro. So I'm gonna keep calling us out. I know this is a troll account. Oh no, it left. Okay, but yo, so like I said, bro. How many women in this chat has gotten an AB? What is that? You don't care. Y'all niggas don't care about them kids. Stop talking about ABs, fam. Let's stop the cap. I ain't even finna have that conversation with you. I know you probably not even a believer talking about ABs, fam. You still in the comments. Nigga, you said you at work. You said you at work. You at work. So how are you focusing on me right now? I played that much part. I'm on YouTube, y'all. I played that much part of your life to where you can't get through your whole shift. You focused on me. Nigga, where your boss? Where you work so I can call and snitch? I want to be that. I want to be that guy. I want to snitch, fam. I want to snitch. I want to snitch, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I want to be that nigga. I want to snitch on you. I want to snitch on you, but I want to snitch on your behind. Point blank, period. I want to snitch on you. I don't like y'all. I for real. I don't like y'all, bro. I really don't. You and look at this nigga. I still got this nigga on the background. I still got you on the back. Look at this man. You lucky I can't make this picture big for YouTube, bro. You lucky I can't. We on your head. Who is we? I still want to know who is these niggas that's supposed to be on my head. You ain't got no woman. No, I can't say that. You ain't got no woman to give your head. You ain't got no woman to give your head, fam. All right. Why you worried about on my head? You don't even have. Let me not go there. Yeah, pathetic. Miss me with this nonsense, but he do get on my goddamn. Who is this? Yes, sir.
How you feeling?
You said what?
I said, how you feeling?
Angry.
Nah, I'm with you, brother, man. Nah, a lot of people, they really just, what's the best word to put? I don't even know how to put it, but they really kind of, only way I could put it is like lames with faces. You know what I'm saying? Like they really don't do nothing. They really got nothing going on. They just talk the talk, you know what I'm saying? And they get people to follow behind them. They're not really like people that's actually putting belt to ass or even doing stuff in the community, even doing stuff for their own people. A lot of times they family don't even like them. You know, it'd be crazy. And then people prop these people up and then make them somebody when the whole time they really nobody.
What if I told you a lot of the people, a lot of these black men with the podcast were actually active men in the community and were well liked and respected by other men? Would you believe it?
Nah, if you're just telling me that, I wouldn't believe that just based off of what I see my own eyes. No, I don't see that. When you talk to these people, they don't have nothing going on. You can't say, hey, what are you doing in this community? What are you doing where you are? Blah, blah, blah. They just, it's always something like they're just talking on here. They're just talking on the app. They're not putting action.
Let's take it outside of YouTube. I mean, let's take it outside of TikTok. What about the men on YouTube? Anton Daniels, Angry Man, Mr. Lego.
Same difference. I can respect some of them. I can respect some of their views and opinion. You know,
Kevin Samuels, even though he's dead, but Kevin Samuels.
Yeah, you could. Those, I would say, somebody like Angry Man. Let's use him as an example. As somebody that has a pretty big following. You know what I'm saying? He started off like everybody else. And me, as far as just getting on here ranting and then found an audience. But he's actually giving knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Like he's giving pretty good game.
Who?
Angry Man.
Are you sure you're speaking about the right Angry Man or Anton Daniels? Which one?
I don't even care for Anton Daniels either. He's just somebody that got on here, was able to gain a following. You were nobody in real life. Nobody really wanted to follow you. Nobody wanted to be you. Nobody wanted to act like you.
But Angry Man, bigger than the earth himself. Who would take his advice? He won't even fix his health.
I can respect that.
And then not only that, he also said that black women were getting black men hung from trees due to pillow talking. That's factually inaccurate. How can is he even fully black?
That's why you know, I don't really know, but I could at least say I give it. Like, here's the thing: there's some people that just talk stuff. I don't believe them. You dig? They just talking. I at least believe his rhetoric.
Who said? Why y'all keep saying? Some of y'all in the comments saying Anton Daniels is cool. No, he's not. He literally said, "Throw out the baby with the bathwater. Get a whole new group of women and fix the community that way." And you niggas is vouching for Anton, not you, bro. But I'm talking to you niggas is vouching for Anton Daniels in my fucking in my live. Like, what the fuck? Like, do y'all niggas not be listening to the shit? And he has a black wife. First of all, the statement was supposed to be don't throw out the baby with the bathwater, but he literally said throw it out with the bathwater, get a whole new group of women and fix the community that way. And not only that, he also said black women have done more harm to black men than any Caucasian man. What the fuck are you niggas talking about? Does that sound like a loving black man, fam? Does that sound like an upstanding black man? Because I could flip it. Black men are the most conquered race of men on this earth. You couldn't even protect your own women during slavery.
You know, and I don't know about all that, but I could at least say
What you
like,
mean? I mean, why can't it be equal smoke? You know what I'm saying? That's the statement I said I wouldn't repeat, but I just did it. I don't give a fuck.
okay,
But like,
okay,
since y'all want to go to the extreme, why can't we go to the extreme? That this doesn't understand.
nah, because there are examples of us of melanated men, you know, putting the business on. It's just that it's a lot of times it got overshadowed. Like you do have like
Who?
a Nat Turner. You do have the Gullah Geechee.
Yeah, okay. I'm talking about, yeah. So it wasn't the collective group of black men. Most of them were soft. All right. And it took a black it took a black woman actually as well to start actually getting niggas out. Matter of fact, there's a recorded statement by, you know who I'm talking about. If niggas wanted to be free, she could have saved them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's real.
Yeah. So let's be honest.
I mean, but as Kanye said, she was just taking them from one slave master to the next. You know what I'm saying? She was just, you know, that's what Ye said.
Ye's a fucking idiot. Ye's an idiot.
I wouldn't say an idiot. He just doesn't make the best decisions.
He's an idiot. But his brain is warped. Been around them people too long. But anyway, go ahead, fam. So what were you saying again? I'm sorry.
But no, just a lot of men, like they're just on here talking. That's really all it is. It ain't really like they really doing something in life. They really got stuff going for the community. They really even got a plan. They just really out here talking. They really can't even tell you what to do. And I'll be under the auspice. A lot of niggas is kitty cat and afraid to pass away. They wouldn't fight for their people. They don't even do their push-ups.
They won't fight for their own group of women. They believe black women are something to be discarded.
That's a fact.
I just find it funny that, you know, everybody's talking about black women's behavior. Why we won't talk about black men's behavior? Because black men out here acting like animals too. So why we won't say that?
Because melanated men have fragile egos. Most melanated men got fragile egos. So they like we check each other, right? Like how you and I are on here giving opposing views. You know, I say something that may not sit right with you. You'll say something back. If you say something that may not sit right with me, I'll say something back. But for the most part, when most melanated men get in the group, they start doing ego stroking. It's like if we all got to be right, and we always got to find the silver lining for all of us to be right. It's never like, no, you're wrong in what you think, and that's not the correct way to think. It's like, oh well, we got to find the silver line in order for us to get along, because a lot of niggas is beta.
Yeah, I think the niggas behind the microphones talking bad about black women out as well. I think they beta. So that includes Anton, Kevin Samuels behind, Angry Man, all these. Any nigga who complains about black women 24/7, you're soft. Yeah. You got more smoke for a woman than a man, you're soft.
I mean, I could at least say when somebody has like a valid point. You did. I'll give it to like.
Give me any black man's valid complaint about black women. I'll wait on
it. Valid complaint.
Give me one.
I can't think of one off top, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I'm gonna go to this person and be like, oh, this was something that they said. But I'll say like there were certain things that Kevin Samuel said that was pretty on point.
Like what?
As far as like their lifestyle, how they live in an illusion.
Who lives in an illusion?
Most women, but we could say our women for sure.
How do black women live in a delusion?
Just okay. So a lot of times, let's say you and I, as a man, when we get money, it's never really for ourselves, right? Like the most we'll get is, you know, a shape up, and then you know, if we put money into the community, we'll put money into the community, right? So melanated women, for the most part, their money is for them. Even if they put a little bit of money into they put money into the community, they still got to have their nails done, their hair done. You know what I'm saying? Just stuff that is a little bit extra. Not saying that it's not good to, but it's just more for them. Like, you won't really see them going out looking normal. You dig? You'll see them going out looking done up. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me you don't see that.
What the hell are you what are you literally, bro? What are you talking about?
Do you not see most women spend money on themselves more than they do the community? Yes.
No, I don't, because especially when it comes to black women, they're the first ones to pour into something for someone else. Matter of fact, if you ask black men in their business, they're probably going to say their first supporter was a black woman. Their first sower was a black woman. Single mothers spend more money on their children than themselves. What are you talking? Black women are always, they're the most active ones in the community.
If they spend more money on their children, then why are most of them on taking child support?
Do you know child support is needed, right? Because if the father's not going to be
100%.
Okay, then. So how much does the average person get on child support? Don't worry, I'll wait.
I'm not too sure about that statistic.
Okay,
brother.
so yeah, it's probably somewhere between $200 fucking dollars. Do you really think $200 a month is really decent for a woman? Like, she's spending all this other money. Do you really think that 200?
How many of those people are on government assistance?
I don't have that number right now, but on government assistance? What's wrong with government assistance? That's time out. Wait, time out. I'm sorry. If a woman's on government assistance, then she did. If a woman's on government assistance, then she's doing what she needed to do because the man's not there to help her take care of their kid. That's actually a need. She used the resources that was available to help take care of her child. That's being responsible.
What I'm saying is, if you only have to pay monthly $600, right, or $800, that's a fourth. 200 is a fourth of what you have to pay.
How much money does the average black woman make?
I'm not sure about that.
Oh my God, come on, man! You don't even know how much the average black woman makes to say $600.
Yeah.
What woman is spending $600
on average?
The average woman is not paying $600 nowhere, fam, in rent.
That's why I said, let's say if you have 10 women, right?
Mm-hmm.
Out of those 10, 4 are on government assistance,
right? 4 on government
assistance. 6 would be, you say, your average, right? They're making between 40 to 50,000 on average, right? So out of those 4, if they're getting 200 and they're not making as much, that's more beneficial to them. Or just
what is more beneficial to them? Which part? I missed it. Which part is more beneficial?
Out of those 4, if they're getting 200 and they're only paying, let's say, 800 out per month,
the rest of her money is. But what about the other expenses? The rest of her money is going to what?
It would be the child. It would be the child.
All right then. So do y'all really think $200 is really breaking them? What I mean, niggas act like $200 is breaking. But do you really think? Oh, I'm sorry. Once you niggas get to saying, my bad. Once you niggas get to saying simp, Bab, I'm the biggest simp, fam. I wear a whole panda mask on my live. But I'm gonna go ahead. What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna mute you, right? And now you can't say. Now you gotta send a request. now you have to send a request, little boy. Now you can't get. Yeah, y'all tap the screen, share the live, support the live. Anyway, matter of fact, I'm sorry. I can't help myself. Give me 1 sec. I can't. I'm done.
I'm gonna keep it a beat, bro. I don't think we're disagreeing. We may have 2 different points of views, but I don't think we're really disagreeing with each other.
Well, Dang, I would say that I heavily disagree with your statement here, because the fact that it's being made a problem that Black women, specifically single mothers, pour more monetarily into their children than the community. I would think that's common sense. You're supposed to pour more into your household and your children first. Monthly bills are very much a thing. They increase just like a man's bills increase every month. We all have experienced an increase unreasonably, an increase in rent, an increase in food, an increase in gas, and children are an added bill. So that's a whole other person that you have to pay health insurance for. That's a whole other person that you're driving around. That's a whole other person eating food out your fridge and using your water and your electricity. That's a whole other person that you're going to have to pay a medical bill for if they happen to get sick, pay medication for, the whole 9. So if they're pouring more into their children, are they not supposed to do that? I'm not understanding.
That's what they're supposed to do. So I never said that. But
so what was your point is what I'm asking.
We were talking about something else. I can't exactly reflect on that.
No, I'm asking you what your point was. That's what my question was.
I was making another point to something else. It wasn't about what you're talking about.
Okay, my question, sir, was what was your point?
That's why I said I can't really reflect on what we were speaking about exactly.
Okay,
he was saying something. I think he was saying something about.
Okay, yeah. You didn't know what you were saying when you said it.
Hey man, nigga, don't come here like that, nigga. Fuck you, nigga. Shut that shit up. Shut that shit up, nigga. Shut that shit up. Hey, this don't run. Hey, this don't run. This don't run how y'all be doing the women on the other panels. This ain't gonna run like this, nigga. Fuck that. Why you actually y'all beat up real quick? I want to know this. Why you hopped on mine? What you agree with the prompt or you disagree? I'm gonna mute you, Dang, real quick.
I was listening to what y'all was saying. I was saying was like the way you just talked to me, brother. I would never talk to you like that.
You just talk to a woman. You talk to a woman like that. Talk to me like that, man to man.
I understand. I would talk to you like that.
Okay.
I'm not gonna disrespect neither one of y'all. I didn't disrespect her. I just said let the man talk.
You was screaming. You didn't keep your voice. You didn't keep your voice low.
You don't run shit, Stacey.
You didn't keep your voice low. You know what I'm saying? You could have came in a little bit. Hey, can you stop interrupting her? You came in. Hey man, stop interrupting that man. You know, getting spicy with it and stuff like that. Now check a man. You know what I'm saying? Check me. You ain't gotta do her like that. We don't do that. That's soft.
Just stayed on the panel and not a fucking thing because nobody's
the way you came, hold on, stop muting him. I want him to get off his chest. I'm gonna mute up, fam. You go ahead and start speaking in. You can hop in. I'm gonna mute up. Not you, Dang. Mute up real quick. I'm gonna let Stacey talk. See, that's how that respect gonna be given and respect gonna be shown on here. I'm gonna mute up.
That's how I want to live my life. I'm not saying nothing. You say you came out with their hearts on the female, or maybe you took it that way for her. But I'm a black man. I got a black mama. I got black sisters, and I got a black wife. You know what I'm saying? I know how to treat a black woman. I know how to respect a woman. But as a man, this man trying to talk, and he trying to get his point off. He's not doing what she's telling him to do, and she won't let the man talk. That's what I was saying. And then you come on cursing me out for no damn reason.
I didn't curse y'all.
You told me to shut the fuck up. What you talking about?
My bad. I said that. I didn't even know. I know my bad. I didn't even know I said that. I thought I said, hey man, so I don't remember. I ain't gonna lie to you. I take no, it's okay. I take that L. I cursed them. I guess I did. I don't remember. I be talking a lot of shit when niggas get spicy with women. My bad. So I take that L, bro. You got it. I'll take that.
At the end of the day, I was addressing him, and I gave him 3 chances to answer my question, and he didn't answer my question.
No, sorry,
so for you to come on here, no. If you wanted to come on here and scrotum Kate for another man, that's your problem, sir. So don't get upset on how you reacted to when you interrupted me and nobody was talking to you. Now back to Dang, who I was addressing initially. My question was, what was the point you were trying to make by saying that black women who are single mothers were more to their children more than the community? What was your point? So that was a very simple question.
For sure. So I never said that. That was something that you took. I was actually speaking about, he said, I think it was something pertaining to, like, oh, I can't remember exactly. I was saying, hey, most of these, what about the ones who are on child support, who are
government assistance?
Yeah, government assistance. That's what I said. But the reason why I wasn't really trying to answer, because I'm counting money, and at the same token, it's not like conducive to the whole conversation, because it's not that deep, right? That's not something that I'm going to go back
and why did you bring it up?
That's not something I'm going to die on a hill on. I'm just giving perspective. And if he has a rebuttal, then I'll accept whatever he says. If I have something else to say, then I'll say it. But it's not that deep of a point for me to die on the hill about, or unalive on the hill.
It sounded like it wasn't really a point at all, which is why I was trying to ask you if you understood what you were saying. No, there's a difference between, no, sweetheart. It sounds like you're coming up here to just show women and give this information. I'm talking. I'm a mod. I'm muting you because I'm talking and now you're talking. That's what's happening right now, okay? So it's clear that whatever you were saying, you don't even understand what you were saying, because I'm asking you to make it make sense for everybody else who's very clearly confused in the chat by what you said. So it's not just me. And we're not going to play that game because I'm smarter than you, right? So I'm trying to make sure that you understand what you were saying. I was trying to understand what you were saying, and then you did not.
I'm gonna let y'all rock out until y'all figure it out.
It's cool. Nobody's see, that's what I'm saying. This is a part of the issue.
Hold on, Dad, stop muting him, bro. Finish. Let him finish, because I need to know what you're saying, bro.
For sure. Nobody's trying to argue, bro. Nobody's trying to go back and forth. I feel like it's cool. We can have conversations. If I make a point, sometimes it's not to, I'm going to, like I said, unalive on this hill. It's just, I'm just giving a perspective. And then if somebody says something back to that perspective, if I have something else to say, then I will. If not, then we could move on. It's not, we don't have to go back and forth about a thing. Like, that's weird. I'm not trying to argue. I don't have time to
Yeah,
do
but you,
that.
but the thing is, when you say something like that, fam, like
Mhm.
if you articulate a point, but then can't explain the point, then we not having a dialogue. We just saying shit. So I can't.
Sure,
I didn't
but
even understand what the hell you were saying. I'm not cursing. I'm not cursing you out.
Yeah, go on, brother.
But I don't know what you were saying. I don't understand. If you bring, usually when a person brings up something, right, we dissect why they brought it up. So I'm not. So what was the point of bringing it up if we're not going to dissect it? Like, there has to be a reason you brought that into the playing field. Now I'm not, and it doesn't have to be an argument. But why did you bring that in there?
For sure. As I said, it was just a perspective I think you were making. You said something. I can't recall what you said. That's why I'm not really.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay, I got you. So since we can't remember that point, mute up for a second. I want to let Stacy talk. Stacy, I'm asking you, don't address Jazz, don't address me. Just address what you want to address. Because if you address Jazz and you address me about the shit that happened in the past, then we're gonna keep going back and forth. I don't even want to do all that. So you could address the prompt. You know, you love black women and you got a black wife. I got a black wife to audit. Go ahead and talk it out. Unmute yourself. I'm gonna mute up.
I mean, I wasn't on the dress out anyway. That shit was dead. But I just came on, I heard y'all talking. You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, I want to get in on the conversation to get in on the topic. You know what I'm saying? I just scrolled across and saw y'all running it about, you know what I'm saying, black women and stuff like that. And, how black women, have to deal with certain things. You know what I'm saying? How black men shit on black women. I mean, I agree with all that, but I kind of understand where you coming from, where you tired of seeing podcasts or seeing people train. You know what I'm saying? I hate that red pill stuff too. But where I'm from, I can speak about me. You know what I'm saying? Where I'm from, where I come from, where I grew up at, it's like, black women and black mothers, you know what I'm saying, need to be held accountable just as well as black fathers and black men, you know what I'm saying, need to be held accountable. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of the divide among all of us. You know what I'm saying? As a whole, as a collective. Because, you know what I'm saying? Just like y'all were talking about the child support situation. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I don't know women where I'm from that's living off of $200, $300 a month on child support from a man that's on child support. Most of the dudes that I know, or most of the people that I in the community, as far as like being a man that pays child support, because I have 4 children and I pay child support with my last marriage. You know what I'm saying? And I don't pay my ex-wife don't get $200. She gets $16.50 a month. You know what I'm saying? On top of my 4 kids that I take care of, you know what I'm saying, with the money that I pay for myself. You know what I'm saying? So I just think that I'm with you, you know what I'm saying? I agree with you in some aspects, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think that all black men, shit on black women like that. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm just getting on the conversation and have some dialogue.
Okay, so let me ask a question then.
But that's my we got more to talk about. We can talk about.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask everybody in here, what the fuck do black women need to be held accountable for? Name it. And then let's dissect it. Because if you talk about accountability for a child, the responsibility and accountability is already tied to her biology. So point blank, period. It's already tied there. She's the primary taker of the child. So what the fuck do black women need to be held accountable for? Also, listen to what I'm saying before you answer it. If a woman gets pregnant, that's a man's fault because that's your bodily fluids. Now that we got that out the way, what else would you like to discuss? What black women need to be held accountable for?
Hold on. I didn't hear everything that you said, but you said that if a woman gets pregnant by a man, it's his fault, not hers.
Yeah, that's your no, it's not hers. Let me tell you, I'm going to explain it. You know, as a man who you laid down with, she does not release something that could a potential of life. I don't want to say the word because I don't know if we could use. She doesn't release a potential of life. That's your bodily fluids. As a man, you are in control of your own destiny, right? You're in control of your own body parts. They're not taking it from you. So why you didn't wear protection and why you didn't get up out of there? That's your fault.
No, I would have to give pushback. It's both people's fault.
It's
Both
not.
people are laying down. Both people are laying down. Both people are know they know what they
Consenting
getting
to
into.
sex and consenting to a baby is two different things, fam. That's your bodily fluids.
Okay, I get what you're saying. Okay. However, okay, so if a woman knows that a man is releasing into her,
Mhm.
she's supposed to just be like, oh, well, that's
Does
okay.
she know? Does she know? Because again, it's a lot of niggas that are key. That it's a lot. It's a lot of niggas that will keep going. That will keep going.
Okay.
While he's releasing and keep on going. So let's stop. All you got to do as a man to prevent a goddamn pregnancy, right? Is put on a strap. That's literally all you got to do. So it's so simple. So simple. They don't have to get an IUD or UID or whatever. Put on a Jimmy.
You could just not do it at all.
Or that. But again, it depends on what.
I teach my son the value. I teach my son the value of that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I look at it both ways. You know what I'm saying? I agree it's definitely a man's fault if he's kissing a girl and she gets pregnant. I mean, bro, I don't know how y'all do things, but I mean, if I'm having sex with a girl and I'm about to release, like she knows when I'm about to release too. Like I understand that part.
How?
What?
How?
You know, so when you from a man to a man, when you about to release.
If you hitting it from the back, right? Can she
talking about?
If you hitting it from the back, she can't see your face. I got you. Listen to me. How many? Let's be man to man. How many times? Let's be man to man. How many times have you kept going, knowing darn well that you released already? And did she know? And did she know? Okay. All right. No, you are when she hears you, it's too late. That's the point. That's what I'm saying. Y'all niggas not going. I'm about to know. You're not doing that. You already make it. You already. You know what I'm saying? Let's stop the cap. She already pregnant. She pregnant. Y'all married. I still use protection though. I'm saying is the average man saying something? Is the average man saying something before releasing? That's what I'm saying. Though that's what I'm speaking on. If it's a general statement, that's what I'm speaking about.
Most people be like, I'm about to
We don't know that. You don't know that.
Okay.
You don't know that.
So you telling me niggas, you telling me all the men that you mess with, you probably had sex with, you telling me that now one of these men told you that when they about to release, whether oral or y'all intercourse,
did not. Some of them did not.
Some of them.
And all I'm saying, bro, all I'm saying, right, is that all I'm saying, I'm gonna use a little bit of red pill logic since they want to say one receives, one gives. If you don't want a fucking child as a man, why did you release the potential of life inside her? That's all I'm saying. It's your fluids, bro. That's what I'm saying. How you gonna make somebody be accountable for your shit? That doesn't make any goddamn sense. You're the giver. So how you gonna make her be accountable for your potential of life? It ain't hard to not get a woman pregnant. It's not hard. It ain't hard to not go to jail. It's really not. It is so hard to not get a woman pregnant. I'm been married for 3 years. We ain't having no kids, not in this broken world. That's our agreement. And you know what? I still use protection on a fucking red days, nigga. Okay? On ovulation. I'm sorry. On ovulation, fam, I still use that. They got natural birth birth cycles where it tracks the whole cycle and everything. It's so many things that you could do. So many things. And just put on a Jimmy. Just put on a freaking Jimmy. It's so easy. So easy, bro. I don't know why y'all make this hard. She can't get pregnant without me making her pregnant. Point blank, period. If one's the receiver and one's the giver, don't give her your nut. Don't give her your nut. I don't know why niggas got quiet now. What happened? I was there.
It's really because I'm driving right now. You know what I'm saying? So that's probably why y'all influenced about that.
Let me say this. You know when they be like, if the man fault, if the woman fault? What you just said makes perfect sense. It's your fluid. It's the man fluid. Ain't nobody got control of your fluid but you, the man. You have, because it's your fluid. So that makes perfect sense.
Mm-hmm. Now, I would think it would. But
it's fluid, but y'all lay it down together.
But it's still yours.
It's the same thing.
It's still yours.
Yeah, it's still yours.
Right, you're
That
right.
makes sense.
But that's why for men, if you're gonna do that, you gotta go with somebody that you're intentional with. So if I have the 4 kids that I have, the 5 kids that I have,
Nice.
oh yeah, it would be nice. That's why you need to. That's why women need
But
to.
men don't do that. No. Men need to stop sleeping.
Men don't be intentional.
You can't speak for all of them.
I
Men
can.
need to stop.
Wait, hold on. Let's run it. I can speak for most men. I can guarantee most men is not walking. Most men is not.
I didn't even say shit regarding
Time out. Most men is not walking up to these women saying, "I'm a no good nigga. I'm messed up. I'm gonna cheat on you. I'm gonna do you wrong, and you just gonna have to sit there, accept it, and submit." I guarantee most men not doing that, but that's what they get. That's what they fucking get. That nigga go come in and lie. Jazz, go ahead and run the pen. I gotta be right back. I got a fuck nigga on YouTube.
My statement was going to be that men need to stop sleeping with women that they don't even like.
That nigga been waiting all day. Go ahead, bro. Get your run in.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yup.
I just want to start off by saying that black women are the scum of the earth. They're nothing.
I knew you was gonna be one of. Can you come on camera? Just come on
black
camera.
women are the scum of
until you come on camera. I want you to say it with your face. Say it with your face. I need you to come on camera, fam. Click that little camera button and bring your ass on up here. I'm creating a database. I want a face. You will not speak again until we see your face. Bye. Yeah, fuck nigga. Bye, get the fuck out of here. Told you, nigga. You ain't gonna speak that bullshit over here. That's the problem with you, nigga. And that, hold on, let me show you. Hold on. Don't he got a face? Let me put his face back up. He was in the comments. Let me go find this comment, bro. Hold on, y'all. What the fuck is I can't find this comment, bro. That nigga probably way up there. Y'all been commenting a lot, huh? My bad. I gotta start paying attention to the YouTube chat, fam. That nigga did all that waiting just to come up here and say that, bro. Really? There you go, right there. Look at his face. look at his face right there. Look at his face, bro. That nigga, look at that nigga face, bro. Goddamn me. Shut that shit up. What the fuck? Oh, hold on. Nah, don't bring that nigga up here. Look, that's his face right there. That's his face. They came up and said some bullshit. Bitch. That's it. Hey, that's his face, y'all, bro. That's what I'm talking about, bro. The old weak ass nigga, man. I just brought that nigga up. He already talking. I told y'all, bro. I told you that's what they gonna do every time. I said what I said. Man. Y'all niggas, man.
You have to take both the credit and the blame. And if black men are going to be insistent on being the leaders of our various communities, globally, we have to understand that it's our responsibility, whether it be good, bad, or ugly. So if we're having issues in our community, if we're having issues within our families, if we're having issues, with being able to obtain respect, it's not all the way our fault in every single circumstance, but it's like I told this to somebody, just the other day, like, it may not be your fault, but it is your responsibility, right? So it's ultimately, we are responsible for the welfare of each other, of our women, of our children, and also of our elders that are also vulnerable. So if the Black community is in bad shape, we have to be responsible for it, even if it's not our fault. We do live in a capitalist society. We do live under white supremacy, clearly. But we also cannot just sit on our hands and knees, and we especially cannot turn our hands and point to Black women and say, well, it's your fault too, because we shape so many things culturally within our communities and within the culture itself that we have to take the lead.
Hey, I can respect that, brother. However, when there are unruly people, you gotta let them be who they are. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of unruly people in our community, and we can't sit here and be like, oh, we gotta change them. Let them be unruly and let them face the consequences of their behavior. Because when it comes down to it, if the grid gets shut down, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? When it comes down to building community, if you're not in the circle, you're just out of it. And there's going to be people who are going to be out of it. They can't communicate. They don't know how to communicate. They don't know how to do stuff for their community. They don't know how to do stuff for their own family. And then you turn around, or we're turning around and say, yeah, but we still got to know. Let them people do what they do and let them be who they be. They're going to find out in the long run.
Okay, but
Who is unruly in the community?
Most are men and women. Most people in the community are just unruly. They don't have real structure. They don't know how to get structure, and they don't even want to listen to when structure is in order. If you try to tell them, hey, this is where the direction to go or the way to go, they'll try to argue against you. You know what I'm saying? And you proved the point. As I was saying, I came to you respectfully. You trying to tell me don't lecture you. We're all trying to have a conversation. So why be?
Oh, so that comment was geared towards me. That's what I'm trying to get to.
It just made me.
So,
it just made me think of that.
No, you just admitted that. You just admitted that. But that's cool. You couldn't say with your whole chest, so you wanted to beat around the bush like a bitch. Got it. The comment was the point of this conversation was men not taking leadership roles as they should. And you wanted to go around the bush and say, well, the women don't want to listen to us, how can we lead? Instead of just saying that, you wanted to be funny about it. That's that corny shit. That's
Hey, Miller, bro, you can't say nothing to you. You can't say nothing till you come on camera.
That was. And then you ran like
you can't say nothing till you come on camera, fam. I'm gonna mute you every time. Every time you try to open your mic, I'm gonna mute you. I'm gonna mute you every time.
I mean, it is what it is.
I'm gonna mute you every time. Yup. That's what you get. Get your ass on camera. Get on camera. You got about 10 seconds. Bye, nigga. Bye, nigga. Get the heck up out of here, boy. Get out my stuff, nigga. Fuck out of here, boy. Think this is, nigga. Point blank, period, nigga. Yup. Fuck about y'all. He's got my goddamn nerves, nigga.
So, I just want to start with the whole Black women not putting into their communities. Black men are known for getting money, leaving the community, and finding the white woman. And that is just from what we've all watched.
We ain't even got into the goddamn. We ain't even got into the nitty-gritty of the bullshit.
First people to invest within their communities. We ain't even got into the. We ain't even addressed the prompt. And to start small businesses within our communities. White women is the majority makeup of welfare. So I love that they throw that in there all the time. Oh, black women are you're on food stamps. You have this, you have that. Yes, I am getting the bare minimum help as a single mom, usually. And the guy who came up here and said the $1,600, that because you are an active parent with a job, single mothers get about $200 most of the time, majority of the time, less. Because there is no father to report. There is no income to report. There is no man there because he was a coward and he could not stand up and raise his own children. So she is doing it by herself. Black women are extremely strong. And because we are strong and because we know we are strong, we are often called out and ridiculed for it. Like him saying, oh, well, you can't really respect anybody because you just want to go back and forth. You want to argue. When there was not one time, anytime you had said anything to him, where you disrespected him. Until he started saying a bunch of BS and you were just like, you know what? You don't deserve the respect that most Black women give. Off the bat, at that, most Black women are raised impeccable. They come with hospitality. They come with manners. They come with all of that built in as a default setting. It's until you yourself, whoever you may be, get them on a level where it feels like, okay, now you want to see ghetto, I'm going to show you ghetto. I want to show you just how ghetto it can be.
That's ghetto is my last resort, ma'am. I didn't even get
ghetto
yet.
is the last resort. Ghetto is definitely the last resort.
What happened was a panic response to him being held accountable. I refused to budge and let him weasel his way out of answering a direct question. And me repeatedly asking him the same question, he felt belittled. Yes. And instead of him answering the question, he wanted to flip it, like I was talking down to him instead of answering the question. So I deal in behavioral health. I understand the mind games that these niggas try to play, and I play it right with them. So yeah, it wasn't ghetto. It was just,
it wasn't ghetto. I'm saying that's where most Black women will take it to the last resort. They'll take it to ghetto, like, oh, this is what you wanted to see. But the part that get me the most is when you ask them, hey, could you just like elaborate on what you said? And now it's turned to, oh, you're disrespecting me. You're arguing me because you won't take my word without fact. I'm a man, and you won't bow to my authority as a woman, and that's the problem I have. So now I have to pick out these little details. When the original situation, when Shannon asked him, he said, can you name one valid Black argument or complaint, may I say, that Black men have about Black women that's valid? And he could not name one. He said multiple things. He could not name one.
He actually said yuck.
You could not name one. Now you're mad because someone's going, hey, maybe you shouldn't just spit out random bullshit out of your mouth without being able to back it up. And now this is why all Black women are just so disrespectful, and so because we have independent minds. We're not a hive mind like most Black men are, which I like to call them, because it's not all Black men, but there is a group of Black men out there right now furious because a woman is minding her business somewhere. And that's the hive mind of men. You're mad because you have to think what your homeboy thinks, and he thinks what the next homeboy think, and I think that I'm me and I'm going to be me. And that's it.
I agree. Thank you so much, Capri. Lucci, it's your
hold
turn.
on. I'm sorry.
I don't think you talked yet.
Hold on, Jazz. I'm sorry. We had a troll in the comments. I gotta see how this gonna play out. What's going on, man?
I'm driving, so what you want? Hurry up.
Yeah, nigga, don't tell me to hurry. You the one who making trolling comments.
Nigga, you called me, so what the fuck you want?
Nigga, you over in the comments, bitch ass nigga. Yeah, I called you up, nigga. Say what you disagree about. Say what you disagree about, nigga. Say what you disagree about, nigga. Say what you disagree about.
Talk your shit.
What you disagree with?
All these women are crazy. They delusional.
And Black men are the scum of the earth, just like that man said. Yep. Straight up. What you mean? I'm right there along with the gum on the bottom of the goddamn table, fam. Yep. Yep. Straight up. Yep. Just how y'all be talking about women. Yep. All that. Reverse rhetoric, nigga. Eat it. Reverse rhetoric. Eat it, nigga.
You crazy, bro.
No, I'm not crazy, bro. I'm just doing what's right. It's about time men get a taste of their own medicine. Get your foot off women next. Get your foot off women next. That's why Kevin Samuel died messing with that Christian woman. Y'all need to stop talking bad about women all the time.
Nobody's hating on women.
Yes, y'all paint majority of freaking women, nigga.
Nobody's hating on
yes, y'all do. Y'all say Black women. In the background, they put black women, and we know that means a general statement, right? So I'm gonna make generalizations about us. Fam. Every day, fam. I'm gonna be a Charleston White with a panda mask. Now, I know you soft. Y'all the ones who bitch made you keep talking about women. Y'all won't call out. Y'all won't hold on, Capri. Hey, you won't check a man to save your life, little boy. You won't call out a man to save your life, little boy. You got more smoke. That's how y'all always had. That's why the black man always been. The black man has always had more. The black. Hey, hold on, little boy. The black man has always had more smoke for his own group of women than any other race of man, bro. Cause you're soft, nigga. It's innate in you to be a bitch. Y'all bitch made. Stop talking about women all day. Stop talking about women all day. You're soft, nigga. You're soft. Little boy, bye, nigga. Suck the goddamn mask, nigga. Suck the mask, nigga. Big panda energy, nigga. Fuck out of here.
Well, all right. Lucci, it's your turn now.
To start off, shall I just snap? All right, because I was just trying to keep my focus. Everything has been interesting so far, so it's all good. But just kind of referring back to Red Zone Tony about what you was talking about earlier, kind of basically holding the men accountable, right? So you basically stated it's not about who to blame. However, just like how the live stream is going, it's up to you. So if you're gonna release, then it's up to you. And I don't even remember the guy's name enough. But he was definitely against that, and he didn't let you finish. So if you are so willing, could we hear some more?
Wait, hold on.
Are you talking about me or Red Zone?
Red Zone.
Oh, sure. So what did you want me to elaborate on?
Just a little bit more about what you was talking about before the guy cut you off. You were saying basically it's not about, whose fault it is.
Oh yeah. So what I was saying was the circumstance of black men and the black community overall, it may not be entirely our fault because we do live in a white supremacist capitalist state, but it is our responsibility to do something about the condition of the community because we insist, despite evidence to the contrary, we insist that we are the leaders of our community. We insist that we set the standard morally, socially, for our community. And if we're going to insist that we are the leaders, we have to behave like leaders. And us living in a white supremacist, capitalistic society is not something that we chose. We were brought here against our will to the country that we're in now. But given that situation, there are degrees of, Daniel Dennett calls it degrees of freedom. We have degrees of freedom within our circumstance to be able to take the situation that we have and improve upon it to the very best of our ability. And it doesn't take much. It simply takes black men coming together and saying, we have to do a better job because we have failed our communities. For us to have the reputation of being deadbeats, for us to be, the demographic that pays the least amount of child support, for us to be the demographic that unfortunately commits an incredible, a devastating amount of SA within our homes and within our neighborhoods and within our communities, we have to do something about that. And that means actually confronting dudes who do not behave morally within our communities. And it doesn't mean that, you just have to jump, straight from 0 to 10, but it's just sitting people down and having a conversation and saying, you know, and actually asking them, like, is this the reputation that you want? Is this what you want your legacy to be? And if not, here's how we're going to turn it around.
Somebody, hold on. Somebody asked why I'm hiding my face. No, man, you gotta understand. For those who don't know, when I put this mask on, bro, for y'all that's new over here, that's y'all cue to start spamming Panda Bear mask in the goddamn emoji. I mean, in the goddamn comments right there, fam. Because they want to call me a panda and all that stuff. I'm gonna take on the title. They want to call me super simp. I'm gonna wear a goddamn I'm gonna wear a cape. Point blank period. But I ain't hiding the goddamn face. I'm handsome. So why would I hide the face? But when these niggas want to call me a goddamn panda and all that stuff, cool, let's get it. Get it. On this side, everything black woman. If you don't like black woman, get your ass from over here. You ain't got nothing positive to say, get your ass from over here. Goddamn me. I'm going straight black woman hotel. With a whole bunch of Jesus Christ in the mix of it. Yep. With a whole bunch of it. Leave black women alone, point blank, period. You ain't got nothing positive to say, get your ass on. You're soft. My bad, y'all. My bad. I didn't mean to do that. Y'all keep talking.
All right. I think you were next.
Sorry, I'll mute.
Okay, Queen.
I wanted to just say that I 100% agree with Red Zone, because I think that's what we are missing in the conversation of this, the word again, leadership is always just because I'm a man. It's never backed up by any action. It's never backed up by behavior. It's always just because I'm a man. And it seems like men want women to submit, or I'm not even 100% sure what they want anymore. I'm really confused about what they even want anymore. But it seems like they just want you to submit and be very nice and prim and proper, and then they want to be saved at the same time. So that always confuses me, how they basically stand around and watch black women and wait for them to do something when real issues need to be tackled. And then complain about everything they are destroying.
Y'all enjoying the show, YouTube?
While they're waiting to be saved. And I'm just like, at what point do...
Man, I miss with y'all. I haven't been live on the goddamn...
Do you want us to be...
YouTube in a minute, man. I'm getting back.
I just don't understand.
I got y'all.
So to me, this is always this conversation, especially with... I don't even remember his name. The guy that left.
Victorious
but he's saying the same thing.
Hey,
like
all my followers, man. I love
it seems like he's trying to give us crumbs, but he's like, no, but take accountability for this. Take accountability for that. It's just like, I'm exhausted at this point. But I do agree with Rez on how much the community needs to. I feel like black men, again, I said this a lot on this panel. I feel like black men don't take the ownership of their community. They don't see it as theirs. They don't see it as their own. They see it as like it's something. It's like too much work. Like you just lazy when it comes to your own community and where you are. They don't have a sense of legacy. They don't have a sense of reputation. They don't have that sense, those senses to say, I'm going to take control of these and make them my own, or think about the future and how I want to grow up in that future, how I want my kids to grow in that future, how I want my wife to be looked at in that future. It's really all like, I'm going to keep a black woman close to me. So when things go wrong, I can wait for her to save me, and when she doesn't, I'm gonna blame her for everything. That's basically what I'm seeing. Is like, please be quiet enough to submit to me because I'm a man, and then come stand next to me. And when you see things go wrong, save me. And if you don't do it right, I'm gonna blame you. It's so the cycle of that is so insane. It's how can you even stand up, pull those drawers down, and smile at what you see down there when you are waiting for a woman to save you and then take the blame when she doesn't do it right. Like, it really is insanity. But I don't see how it's going to change right now because all these panels, all of these lives that are happening every single day, these men are convinced that they hate black women, and they are convinced that they want to convince black women that they should hate themselves enough to just do whatever, the little bit of crumbs black men have to offer. So I don't really know where we are.
I feel that, Queen. I think Joey was next, then Kenny, and then we'll go to Proud.
How y'all doing?
Doing good.
Okay.
Oh, my bad, bro. My bad. I didn't say. We doing good, man. How you doing?
I'm all right. I came in when it was heated, but in the sense of like addressing the situation at hand, I just want to let y'all know that I'm appreciative of the actions y'all taking to holding black men accountable, BLK men accountable. I just want to install other factors in play that can help, especially like the quote that's from the quote that says is best to build strong children to repair broken men by Frederick Douglass. To install like a better sense of self identity and self love for self and respect for people around you and these children, and install like these formulas into the community so these children don't go out seeking a formula that's foreign to them or doesn't relate to them in the sense to where what they deem a man is outside of what our culture deem it is, because throughout history, our history has been changed around to the fact that we don't even know ourselves to the full extent or the power that we are capable of willing, black man and woman. And so we go out disrespecting ourselves and then confusing in the form of love and go out disrespecting others and unintentionally or intentionally knowing the damage that we're causing to the people around us. And so to get it straight, to respect yourself, install that self-love and reflect that love outwards so that way it won't the cycle won't continue to go. But as far as the men that's taking on these actions and performing toxic masculinity, that damage is I wouldn't give up hope, but it's just like a torch that you carry in your back pocket. You're hurting yourself in the long run because of the fact that you feel like you're an alpha male or you have to stand alone on some things, and you feel like you can carry the weight on your shoulder, but you're doing more damage to yourself. And when you seek help or you complain about there's no one to help you, you're not taking the time to find out the reason why as to someone wants to help you. And as a man, there's nothing wrong with seeking help. There's nothing wrong with seeking validation and assurance from people outside of your schmecks and from another man at that. And that's one formula of where to building a strong community is having each other's help and gratitude and grace. But there's no sense of respect and grace from someone, and you're not doing that in return. And so I just emphasize on learning about life, learning the key points as to how life come about, and appreciate it to its full extent. Because once it's gone, then you just going around like destroying everything around you, trying to rebuild something that it doesn't have a strong structure by. And so by that, like if you have a problem with the host saying what he said about we not this or that, my bad, I'm not really fond of cursing like that. Or a woman say you're not this and you're not that. You know what I'm saying? Stop going about doing things because if you pay attention when you go into conversations, it's fun to people to have experiences and then shape those people in that group to associate with that experience. And so you have to do your best to sit down and listen to these people and their experiences. It doesn't make it invalid because they live those experiences, but to take the time to understand one's oppression, to understand one's pain and suffering, that's how you fix that problem. But nobody takes the time to understand one another, but instead trying to get their point across and shape it into what they see or how they view the world as itself. When it's versatile. Like, don't limit yourself. Don't put glass ceilings on nobody. And then at that, we can progress as a community. as a nation, and then, you know, from there the world. But as long as you're not really listening to the person that you're hearing from, there's no solution to with the problems that you you bring about. So black men, just take that time to listen to that woman, and likewise from both sides. But when you bring that formula of disrespect, communication fails, and then that's when insults come about. So it's all with these young black boys, emotional intelligence. So that way they don't go out confusing what is love.
Brother will not land this plane.
Feels right. Because
but he's speaking that real talk, but he keeps saying and I'm trying to laugh.
You shape it or you try to formulate it, it always gonna come out the same because it's the truth. But a lie is always gonna try to adapt and manipulate the situation for the betterment of itself. But is it better in anything? No. So you know,
gotta put this nigga on a timer
and just install that emotional intelligence. And I'll land my plane now.
Thank you so much, Joey. Kenny.
Hello and good evening, host. Good evening, moderator Jazz. Hello, guys. Thanks for bringing me up. Hello, panel.
What's on, man? How you doing?
Everything's well. Thank you. I just wanted to come on. I'm an older gentleman, and I've been listening to you guys. I love the decorum of your panel. It's excellent. I don't hear a lot of screaming and yelling, except for when controversial get in his box. But anyway, I just want to get on and I don't want to give my unsolicited advice because nobody cares. Believe me, this is just my opinion based on my knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Black men, it's your fault. Stop complaining. Man, you hit that on the head. We can do this all night about that one. But I also believe that it's a collective thing for both of us, men and women, especially in our community. We just don't understand healthy relationships, I believe. I, as a young man, have been just going from unhealthy relationship to unhealthy relationship. I'm married twice with a baby mother in between. And my current marriage is 25 years, and I think I got it right. At this particular point, I realized that my relationships, all I wanted to do was connect with a woman and then go right to sex and nothing in between. Now I realize that healthy relationships begin with a connection to that person that you're interested in. After the connection, there's a commitment to that connection. Without a commitment to the connection, you're just playing house. After that, you have to be two things. You have to be trustworthy and you have to be self-respecting. Because that's basically what you're asking from the other person is trust me and respect me. And then after that, and we don't bring this word up enough, is intimacy, not smacks. Because that's what the young ladies want. They don't want your smacks. They don't want your money. They don't want your drip. They don't want your car. They just want to be loved, bottom line. I think I tell my daughters are 40 and 34, and I tell them all the time, I say, I ask them, say, what you want from a man? And they have this whole list of things, car, they have to be this tall, they have to be this wide, that's this much money. And then I ask them, I say, baby, what about love? And they say, yeah, that too. You know what I mean? But I tell them all the time, I say, you're a woman. That should be a priority. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be your top priority, but it should be one or two at least. You know what I mean? And I speak with them candidly all the time. And, whether they listen to me, it doesn't always work out that way because they don't always listen because they have to have their own life experiences. They have to go on and live those lives. And when they do things that I don't necessarily agree with, I still have to love my children. And then I've also been a non-custodial parent, right? And I stopped at being responsible for my kids, meaning I tried to make sure they had a place to live, food, clothing, medical, and those kind of things. That's just responsible. But that doesn't stop. We shouldn't stop at that point. I only stopped at that point because I went on to have other relationships. I was a stepdad to other people's children in their homes. So I stopped at responsible and not progress to being accountable. meaning I just didn't do what was in the best interest of my children. And Black women, they have zero choice. They become responsible and accountable. And when they make that phone call, they don't want you, they don't care about what you're doing. They just want you to be accountable right now. Meaning, do what's in the best interest of your children. Because it's hard for her, because she has to vet someone thoroughly before she brings them into her home, because she has children. And that's the difficult part for our young women who are single parents and trying to do it by themselves. And yes, Black men, it's our fault. And I'll land there.
Thank you, Kenny. I appreciate that. Proud you can unmute and give your thoughts on the prompt.
Hello, can y'all hear me?
Yes, ma'am. How you doing?
Hey, how you doing? I don't know anybody else on this panel, so I just want to say hello to everybody. But Shannon, just to start off, I owe you an apology.
You already apologized. You good?
I'm sorry, man.
You good?
So I guess I'm getting the gist of what y'all are talking about. And that goes along with my apology because, you, and I've always said this about you, you're one of the rare breed. I don't care what anybody says. It's only a selective few Black men on this app who actually stand up against other Black men for the sake of Black women. And we see what y'all go through. Pretty much the same thing we go through as Black women. But I do want to give you your flowers and tell you that I appreciate that.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
You know the things that I stand on. I'm very strong about Black women doing what's best for us. And if that means we got to walk away from Black men, and that's just what it's got to be. I'm not the Black woman that's going to go and fight and stand on the front lines for the Black man. I'm not dying for the Black man. I'm not doing none of that shit. Because I know that sadly and unfortunately, the majority of Black men would never do that for us. And we've been doing that for too long as Black women. We're always there, no matter what. I just did a video about this the other day. The more we love Black men as a collective, the worse they treat us. It's just the reality of that, y'all. So we as Black women have to take accountability as well for the type of men that we choose. We have ignored because y'all were talking about this earlier, and I saw you going in, Shannon, about how dudes acting like they can't, like you can't protect your own sperm, like you don't know how to use a condom, like you don't know how to pull out, like it's ways not to get a woman pregnant. Like, what are you talking about? So, but then I have to look at Black women, and I have to hold them accountable too, because you continue to have children for men that continue to show you that they don't want to raise them, but you keep thinking the next Black man is going to be different. I've been watching this shit since I was in high school. I'm in my 40s now. I never had kids for this reason. I told myself, like, I knew when I was in high school, I'm going to be honest with y'all, I knew when I was 17 years old that I wasn't going to be a baby mama. I knew at 17 because of the shit that I saw. And it wasn't just Black dudes getting Black women pregnant. It was some Asian girls in my high school that was getting pregnant. It was some white girls back in 1997, 1998. So I noticed a pattern in high school. So
Appreciate it.
For me, can y'all still hear me? Because it sounded like it muted. Okay. So for me, I've always moved and made sure that I did my part. So and when I look back, allowed myself to get pregnant for those guys, that's exactly what I would be, raising my kids by myself now, looking back. So I need Black women to understand, like, there's a pattern in our community with the majority of Black men. It's a pattern. It doesn't matter how awesome he is, how handsome he is. There is a pattern. Our community is flooded with the, this baby mama culture. And we as women have to recognize that and do our part. We can't blame this all on the men because you're seeing this. A lot of women who will say, oh yeah, my sister like this, my cousin. Okay, so you could have stopped so you just gonna do what everybody else do? How long we gonna keep doing this? And then the same men that you're raising, Black women, your same sons are growing up to be the same men in our community. So the shit, it's just a cycle that continues. We don't have enough Black men like Controversial. We don't. And until we have more Black men like you, I would never have a son. I would never have and I'm speaking for me. I'm speaking for me. Y'all do what y'all want to do. I'm just speaking for me. I would never birth a Black son in this life because I don't want my son to grow up and be like the rest of these niggas. Because when he's not around me and he's around other Black men, he gonna do what they do. That's just what it is. It don't matter how much you can love your son to the moon and back. When he leaves your house, he's gonna do what other Black men do, which means disrespecting dark-skinned women most of all, talking about how much better white women are, talking about our hair, weave, and everything else. Why keep birthing that shit? It's a choice. Y'all do what y'all want to do. I'm just saying, for me, that's never going to be me. I'm good off of that. We don't have enough good Black men out here who are in their sons' lives and are teaching them and doing the right thing. So for me, that was a decision I made a long time ago, and I'm standing 10 toes down on this shit. So I just want to say thank you for being one of the brothers who actually is bold. It takes courage to do that. You know, I've said that to you. I've said that to Mike the Voice, and it's a couple more of y'all. It's very few. I can count y'all on two hands. It takes a lot to stand up for Black women, and that's sad. It hurts. It hurts as a Black woman to even say that it takes courage for a Black man to stand up for us. That hurts. It shouldn't take courage. You should want to. Your mothers are Black women. Most Black men are raised by Black women. So I just want to say that. I'll land there so somebody else can speak. Thank you, Shannon. I'm glad that I got to apologize to you for
you good. You good, man.
that situation the other day. And nice meeting you guys too as well.
You good, man. That stuff all news, man. We good, man. I knew it was a misunderstanding. I kind of figured. I did not roast you in the live. I did not roast you that bad in the live. All I said was we not friends. I follow her. I tried to send her a message and show her the guy that was calling her out. But I said you never accepted my friend request, and I also said I did the video showing that, hey, I tagged you in it. You know what I'm saying? I did respond. So I mean, I didn't say nothing too crazy. I didn't curse you out. I didn't call you a B. None of that stuff.
I didn't think so.
No, you good. You good.
I appreciate y'all. Thank you.
No problem. You too. Let me. What to do?
I just wanted to say that it was a really good point that you made, that when a Black son leaves the household, he does have influences beyond his mother and his father, of other men that are peers of his or other men that he might idolize in the community, which can definitely alter his behaviors despite what he was taught in the home. That's very important to like recognize, and it's very true. And I think that's the part of accountability that Black men also collectively don't like to admit or to acknowledge, that even though you might not be the father in the home, you might not be the absent father, you might not even have children of your own, but Black men that surround themselves and put themselves in positions where they can influence younger Black men, teenage Black men, if they spout rhetoric about Black women that's not favorable or hateful, they essentially start to move like that too. It's happening right now. These young boys in elementary school and middle school are coming to school talking about weaves, talking about girls' nails, talking about women's, like just repeating stuff that clearly they heard from someone else, not something that a child their age could possibly, conjure themselves. So that's very true.
We're gonna go ahead and rotate the panel, y'all. Go ahead and rotate the panel. I tell you, man, this y'all fault. Y'all fault. I'm gonna go ahead and drop y'all. Man, I appreciate y'all coming up. I got some other people in the wait, did Queen even speak?
Yeah, Queen spoke.
Okay.
I did.
Okay.
We went through the whole panel.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna go ahead and rotate some people. I got y'all, man. I'm letting y'all up, man. Just give me a second now. Give me a second. Any ops, YouTube?
Tap the screen.
Any ops? If there's any ops, we are at 109 likes. That's crazy. I didn't have to take the live to sub only or nothing. Appreciate the taps. All right, y'all. Support Jazz. Tap the screen. No, I'm talking about, yeah, any ops in there, women or men, or whatever you identify as. We got some turtles and lions. We can get that too. Whatever you want. Any ops. Let me go ahead and get some of these people that's at the bottom. I hope that's a real account. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. I'm working my way up. I'm working my way up, y'all. Give me a second. Working my way up. I got one more. Working my way up. Give me a second.
They said at 600 Silly the God. That's what they said at him.
Oh, I just dropped somebody on accident. Who?
Also, update my mod powers.
Nah. Y'all be doing too much. We gotta let that rock. You talking about that mute? You talking about that? Y'all talking about that mute? That mute? Y'all be using that mute bot. That mute bot. No, wait. What you talking about? The guest thing?
Yes.
Oh no. Yeah. Y'all will get it back. Everybody don't got that. Everybody don't got it. The only person that got it is me. I be trying to cook. Y'all be letting up the wrong goddamn. Probably gotta take that off for a little bit.
I don't be dropping and muting people unless I have to.
No. Let them cook. Let them cook. I be wanting to let them talk. Let them niggas rock out. Them niggas. All right, I'm gonna bring up another goddamn person. Okay, all right, cool. So what I'll do, I'll update it after this. I'll give y'all all back to drop guests. If I see and then I'll say don't bring nobody else up until I get through talking to the man. Because then the next nigga want to come in and shut up. I can only handle one of you fuck niggas at a time now. Shoot, big panda bear business. Anyway,
you ain't like me because I'll take on 6.
I ain't talking to. My head hurt. My head hurt doing this every day. Dealing with hell spawns. Dealing with hell spawns every day, man. For real.
Hell spawns is crazy.
That's what they be, bro. If you keep talking about black women, bro, you a hell spawn. I don't care. Y'all done took my name to Twitter, Facebook, and everything. Shit, let's do it. I'm gonna create one for your ass tonight. I guaranteed I'm gonna upload the exact same videos on Twitter tonight. Nigga. Fuck you. Feed your beans. Yeah, they got me all on Twitter. They got me all on Facebook. They got me all on what else? Some app I didn't even remember. I don't even know. Clubhouse. A bunch of old niggas talking about me on Clubhouse, I guess. Bruh. Hey, listen. All I want is a challenge, man. If you gonna talk about me, you can't look like this. That's all I'm asking, bro. Y'all got to give me a challenge, man. Hey, at least be presentable. I can't mess with no hell spawn now. You look like this, but I don't even listen. You look like this. I don't want to.
Ponytail.
Let them rock out. Let them rock out. My hair longer than yours. I guarantee that.
No, it's not, bro.
Where your hair come
my
down
hair
to?
Is down my back, literally.
My hair come. If I straighten my hair, but my hair come down past my neck, bro.
Brody, my hair is damn near to my stomach.
That's fine. No, but you be getting them back shots, huh?
That's that gay shit.
I'm saying you wanted to come in here and talk about looks, fam. You did the same thing. So don't get mad. Don't get mad. Don't get mad, bro. Don't get mad. I'm just saying. Don't be offended. Don't be offended. Don't be offended. I get braids, fam. This is just a man, but you be all right, bro.
I know a man.
You got a wife?
Hey,
do you have a wife? Do you have a wife? Do you have a wife, nigga? Do you have a wife, nigga?
I don't want a wife.
You a breeder? How many kids you got?
What you mean a breeder?
How many kids you got?
Give me the explanation of your definition.
How many kids do you have, nigga?
No, give me your definition of a breeder.
How many? No. Don't interrupt. No. I want the smoke. I want the image. It's fine. You got how many baby mamas?
I got 2 sons and a beautiful daughter.
How many baby mamas?
None of your business.
Oh yeah, you a fucking breeder. You a breeder, nigga. You a breeder. That's what the black man. You a breeder, nigga. Nigga, you a goddamn reproductive system, nigga. You a fucking breeder. You a breeder, nigga. I just asked you. I literally just how many baby mamas do you have? How many baby mamas do you? You said none of my business, fam. Why she not a wife? Why she not a wife? Why she not a wife? Why she not a wife?
Because she wasn't wife material.
But then you slept with her. You're an idiot. You're a freaking idiot, nigga. I told you, y'all niggas will sleep with anything. That's your image. That is y'all image. You ain't no goddamn human. You a breeder, nigga. You ain't no human, nigga. You ain't no human, nigga. You a breeder. I told you, bro. Y'all dudes will sleep with anything walking. You will sleep with anything walking. That's your image. I told your image is not being a father, a husband, anything. Y'all a breeder, fam. You a walking STD bandit, nigga. That's what you is. Nigga, get the fuck off my goddamn channel, nigga. Heck is y'all talking about? I told y'all, bro. Y'all niggas come up here and talk yourself right into a rabbit. How many baby mamas you got? None of your business. Nigga, you a breeder. You a breeder, fam. That's all you do. Talking about she wasn't wife material, but you put your D in her. And then y'all, and then probably still blaming the woman for why he got a child. I told you, nigga, that's your image, fam. Your image is everything raw and burnt. Raw and burnt, nigga. STD, bumps, nigga, hold on, time out. Bumps, syphilis, nigga, genital, all that stuff. That's all. That's what y'all be walking STD bandits, nigga. Walking hybrids, bro. I told you, your image is not a father. Your image is not a person that keep it in his pants, nigga. You are a reproducer, fam. That's what you are, fam. That's what your image is, nigga. Stop playing with me, fam. I told y'all, nigga, I ain't got no kids out of wedlock. I did what the heck I was supposed to do, fam. It's not hard to not get a woman pregnant. Y'all niggas make things hard, fam. So stop blaming women, nigga. Get the heck out of here, boy. I got sexual urges, right? Yeah, you act on it because you're so impulsive. You're that of an animal. Nigga. You that of an animal.
What's crazy?
That of an animal, nigga.
600 been in here before previously. He knows
you're
married. He literally knows
Thank
you're
ass
married,
nigga.
right? He literally knows you're married, right? He knows that you don't have children with your wife yet. He knows that, right? But I just don't understand, right? Y'all say,
STD,
well, I didn't, and this is the same exact thing that, this is how I know a lot of y'all niggas, y'all love Dr. Umar because he's just like y'all. He is just like y'all. Dr. Umar made 2 broken homes and said to Nick Cannon to his face,
nobody else right now.
I was not willing to make them wives because they weren't patient with me. At the end of the day, if a man wants to make a woman a wife, he's going to, regardless if she's impatient or not. Point is, right, we can see that right now with Shane. I don't know if his wife is impatient, but I'm pretty sure when he wanted to marry his wife, he married her.
I married my wife in 6 months. It don't take long. Nigga know when he want to get married. I married my wife in 5 months. I married my wife in 5 months. Take me no goddamn year, 2 years. Y'all niggas be out here playing with me. Nigga, I know what the fuck I want and I go after it. I told you I'm Mr. Pull Up. I'm not Mr. What you're doing.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, how y'all gonna sit here and say, well, she was mother material, but she's not wife material? That makes no sense because from a lot of the people that have grown up in the Black community, most of us has been told, especially the women, marry before you carry, right? So why are y'all acting like y'all these traditional men, but y'all not doing what traditional men are supposed to be doing? Y'all are supposed to find the wife and then you make a baby, right? But y'all not doing that. That's crazy.
Yep.
Wife material.
Dot, I think was next.
Nigga, that what y'all are thought. The same, y'all are thoughts. A freaking thought, fam. Thought and bopping. You ain't no goddamn. Y'all men ain't no goddamn fathers. You ain't no goddamn husband. You that of a breeder, nigga. Stop judging women for shit that you do, nigga. It's yours. It's your seed, nigga. Be careful where you plant a garden, nigga. Okay, if she not wife material, why is you smashing? You just as dirty as she is, fam. With your no standards having ass. See, I'm sorry. Who was next?
Period was next.
Period.
And
Go
then
ahead.
Lala and then King.
STD bandits. Passport STD bandits too. Y'all going over there and catching HIV. Go ahead, Miss Period. I mean to call that came out weird.
Period.
But your name is Period, so I can't.
Period, poo.
This person actually might be they might be going. Okay, go ahead, Lala. Nope. All right. Go ahead, Lala.
Okay, I'm kind of getting in the house, but I've been listening since I got off of work. And I just want to say that most of the time when you have conversations with Black men, you can tell that they get most of their ideas and their sense of self from what they see online or through their friend groups. So I'm making a point when I am getting to know a Black man, I want to see how you act, and when you're around your friend. What kind of dynamics do y'all, what do y'all do? How do y'all, converse? What are you interested in? Like, you learn a lot from, just being around guys and their friends. And I realized that none of them have plans. They're all is they don't like that Black women put a mirror to them and let them see themselves as, the monkey seers that they are.
Shout out to 20. Shout out to $20 cash app. Appreciate you.
They hate the mirror. It's unfortunate, but Black men do not like to see themselves in the mirror because whatever idea they've gotten of themselves online, they feel like, I'm the leader, I'm a provider, but you're not providing anything but instability. You want to be this leader, but you don't have no plan. You're not executing anything. You're sitting at home or you're with your friends. You don't have no dreams. And if you do, they're real, real small. And you want a woman to back you up and, put out this blueprint for you and do all this, this research for you. And then they may, pursue it and, execute and then move on to the next. There's been so many times where I myself and plenty other Black women that I know, we have supported, nurtured and stuff like that with Black men. And it's not appreciated, but they're quick to say, you didn't believe in me when they, fall short. And it's unfortunate because at the end of the day, they don't have confidence. They aren't confident in who they are. They don't know who they are. They don't know who God is. They walk to the beat of somebody else's drum, and how can you be mad at someone who decided to, take a step back and say, I want more for myself. I don't want to have kids with someone who doesn't believe in themselves, don't know who they are, don't know who God is. You will have me fall short every time. And unfortunately, Black women do take the crappier end of the stick because we're standing up for ourselves. And hey, if I gotta take a beating because you refuse to stand up and pull out your at the end of the day, we all fall short of some type of man.
Yeah, your phone was breaking up a bit.
All I'm saying is, at the end of the day, we all fall short, and Black women have always been held accountable for our stuff, other people's stuff, and everything that falls in between. And Black men are always looking for someone to blame. And it's like, you can't blame the white man because you want to impress the white man because you want life that he lived, but you can't because it's the life isn't set up for you. You don't pour into the thing that you run from. You don't seek God. You for what you see online, and you don't live in reality. You're always right.
You breaking up. You breaking up a little bit. It was breaking up a little bit. That ain't nothing but the devil. That ain't nothing but the devil. Mm-hmm. Okay, I think he was Dr.
Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
The bars are showing up on your
your
picture.
They showing up as red.
Oh, okay.
But we get the point. I mean, I heard pretty much everything you said.
Okay. Yeah, basically, they're just, there's no plan, no purpose behind what they do. And they look for somebody to blame instead of just looking in the mirror, getting right with themselves, getting right with God. And then, take it from there, take accountability. Because like you said, it's your seed that you're implanting somebody. Can't nobody take something that you're not willingly giving,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they don't like that. They don't like the. No,
I said a lot of stuff, but I'm pretty sure the devil just cut it all.
You can't block all the. You can't block everybody now. Put that nigga in a timeout. Don't block him.
I'm sorry.
Smiley, you're next, then Scuba, then King.
Wait, who?
Okay. Hello?
No, it was Smiley, King, and then.
Oh, was it?
Yes.
No, I brought Scuba up before. I think.
I brought King up before everybody, but Smiley can go ahead. King will be all right.
Okay.
Okay. Hello. Can y'all hear me good?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so this is just my personal experience on it. I'm not saying this is for all Black men or anything, but I'm a fully Black woman growing up in Florida. And just from my experience when I dated Black men, I don't want to put them all in this bubble. This is just my experience. It was very much of they were fine with having sexual relations with me and everything, but they didn't really want to commit, if that makes sense. And a lot of Black men that I ran into already had baby mothers or kids, and that just wasn't what I was looking for personally. So I started looking out, like dating out of my race. I don't really have a racial preference or anything. I just started dating out more just to see. I opened up my bubble more because I was named after the 5th day of Kwanzaa. Like, my family is so pro-Black. You had to be bringing a Black man home and this and that. So what I did was I started dating out. I was the first one in my family to start dating out. And what I realized is that when I started going on dates with these white men and these Asian men and even, little Latinos and stuff, they were so quick to put a title on it. And even to the point where I got engaged after 7 months, and I've been happily married for 2 years, and I'm only about to be 22 years old. And it's to a white man. So I feel like maybe there's just a cultural difference. Maybe men of other races are brought up to be husbands rather than when Black men, I feel like they're more
Thoughts? Motherfucking thoughts? Call it what it is, shit, motherfucking thoughts. Goddamn, me thought ass niggas, yo.
So that's what I feel like. I feel like maybe we need to spend more time. I'm not saying it's our job as Black women to do this, but maybe, just the community needs to spend more time showing, like, if you're really religious and about your book, he even says, I don't know what scripture, but don't be out here making all these babies out of wedlock.
Fornicating.
Oh no, I said I'm about to be 22, not 20. Whoever said about the age, but yeah, I got married at 20.
Congratulations, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Congratulations, sis. I love it for you.
Yeah. Fuck niggas what's gonna waste your time, make you pregnant and dip. Fuck niggas.
Yes, that's why I realized. And even I have a Black father and everything, but even growing up, I would see the difference in the roles in marriages and relationships. Like, when I'm with my white man, I'm not trying to, boost up white men. I'm just saying this is my experience. When I'm with him, he pays all the bills. He never really expects me to bring anything to the table except peace. You know what I mean? And so that's what I bring. Rather, when I was with Black men, I dated Black men, it was always, oh, what do you bring to the table? Oh, why am I finna pay all your bills? What are you finna do for me? You know what I mean? So I kind of feel like there is a difference, but at the end of the day, I still do love my Black kings because I have an amazing, great Black father. So at the end of the day, I would never bash them.
I don't know where this magic dust is.
I appreciate it. I'm not
attracted to white females because I wish I want to so bad, but
I'm not bashing. Wait, hold on. I'm not bashing Black men. I'm bashing hell spawns. They just choose to identify as hell spawns. Fuck them niggas.
I'm gonna just say this. Right, based on my experience, Jazz. Some of them white teen men ain't no better than Black men. I'll tell you that real quick.
All right.
Hold on, we gotta let King get in.
Literally, women all around the world are having an issue with men in general, right? It seems like the difference between those men over there and the Black men is that the Black men are literally trying to. Not all of them, but a lot of them are trying to sit here and say that women are just being overly emotional.
Amen.
But they're really not though. They're literally just.
Empty of the
it was King's turn to go next. That's what Shannon was just trying to.
Oh my bad, Shannon.
Good. Go ahead. Okay. Go ahead.
No problem. I appreciate you having me up. One thing I will say is, even though I don't agree with all of your points and everything that you say, I will give you credit for being very controversial. That is part of your username. So I definitely will give you credit for being controversial and stirring up this conversation. Now, when you say on your background that Black men is your fault, stop complaining, are you saying Are you speaking like in generalities, or are you speaking about like something specific?
We
doing
that
maybe it's their fault, or I just kind of wanted to
we
get a baseline.
You know, we know what I find funny, y'all. Because I'm gonna answer you. No. He has a valid point. We have not addressed the fucking prompt whatsoever. That's what I'm laughing. I've been laughing inside my heart the whole time. I was referring to Benny. I couldn't even get to Benny. We talking about Benny, but niggas wanted to take it left and ran me hot. So we've been all over the place. But I'm saying I was laughing inside. I'm laughing inside the Panda Mask. When I go off screen, I'm laughing because when niggas, as soon as I went live, fuck nigga came in YouTube, said something dumb, and then some niggas came. So I was shit. We going all the way with it. I'm going straight hotel. Fuck it. Let's get it. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, it was about what Benny said. Benny said he's sick and tired of black men complaining about the fucking woman they chose slept with and about them not getting custody of their kids and stuff when all they had to do was protect their private parts. That's all they had to do. Literally. If you know you claim to be a leader, how come you can't lead your penis?
You know what? I agree with that. I don't disagree with that at all. You know, because I think it's you know, there's a saying that I try to live by, which not I do live by, which is you have to protect your seat as a man. In other words, you can't just be in a position where you're just, and I can't believe I'm actually agreeing with you. We usually disagree on stuff, but on this point, yeah, you can't just sleep with anybody and then have a kid with them and then not expect to get and absorb what comes with that. So it's a man's responsibility to make sure that, you know, you're careful in terms of who you sleep with. So yeah, I do agree with that actually.
Okay, well, I mean, well, that's what the statement was. That's what the statement was too. We can broaden it out. You know what I'm saying? I think if I was to be fair, I could say majority of problems in our community would be because of black men. We could have branched it out into stuff, but I mean, I was in fairness, I was making it stick to Benny. That's why I got him in the background.
Okay.
But niggas wanted to take it. They wanted to take it everywhere. So we was just going stupid.
Okay. Yeah, it is men's responsibility. So I would actually agree with that 100%.
Okay. Well, now that we finally addressed the prompt, does anybody else want to address the goddamn prompt?
Yeah, I would. Now that I know what the actual conversation about.
He literally says, "Stop blaming these women for these kids." And if y'all was to listen to his video thoroughly, right? He's basically saying, "Hey, you laid down with that one." He actually said, "I know y'all gonna call me a simp, but what the one thing that I don't want to see, and I'm tired of seeing, is grown ass men complain about the woman they slept with, and blaming women for these children. All you had to do was put on a Jimmy." And he even says, even as a married man, he has, I think, 2 kids. That could be a lie, Benny. So if you're in here, I don't know. I think you said you have a few kids, but it was all in marriage. The same woman he married to. He said even to not have more kids, he took responsibility to go get a vasectomy in his marriage so that he wouldn't have more kids. So he basically, as a 25, I think he's 20 something. He might be younger than me or around the same age, but a young man. I know people don't like, some people don't like him, some people do it, whatever. He could be wishy-washy. I don't give a damn. But on this right here, he was 100%. He said, "Hey man, I didn't want to have no more kids. Me and my wife, you know, we had 2 kids already or whatever. And I went to go get a vasectomy as a married man, taking responsibility so he wouldn't have any more kids." I mean, he basically telling me, stop complaining. Stop complaining. Like, nigga, you are a man. You're a man, right? Alpha this and alpha that, but you can't alpha your peen. That's what I just find funny. And that's one thing men gonna do. Blame women for getting pregnant. You got her pregnant. It's yours, bro. It's yours. I'm not ever going, but if I would have got a woman pregnant, fam, I'm not gonna blame her for getting pregnant. That was my bodily fluid. Why didn't I pull out? Why didn't I get out? Why didn't I strap up? Or technically, I don't know if this will fall into abortion. But I really don't want women even doing this. Please don't sleep around, y'all. But if you are, the condom pop, plan B, morning after, something. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, what the fuck, something. Goddamn, make sure all the freaking necessary things are done. Something. Like, it's not that hard to not get freaking it's not that hard. It's not that hard. Now the Plan Bs do cause complications. So I'm not saying you can't be popping them like Adderalls. But I'm saying like if you was a one instead or something, bro, and always have a Jimmy. Forget the Plan B thing. Have a Jimmy. It's not that hard, bro. I really not. You know when you finna release.
I have a question.
To who?
I guess you.
Go ahead.
So, do you feel like people should even be sleeping around with people that they shouldn't see themselves having children with?
Nope. I don't believe nobody should be sleeping around today in America. But humans go human. Everybody gonna do whatever the heck they want to do. Everybody not gonna fall under the Christian perspective or religious perspective. But I mean, yes. To answer your question, yes, man. I don't think people should be sleeping around like that.
And I feel like maybe it's just in our community, but why is it so normalized just to be a baby mama or a baby daddy or these one night stand things?
Why do we think it's normalized?
I mean, whenever I'm just scrolling on social media or anything, or even just coming across people in public, a lot of them are just baby mamas or talking about, oh, my baby daddy did this, my baby daddy did this. Like,
but we're not like the collective group of Black women and Black men are not. I get what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. I'm not even playing. Yeah, most people don't believe in this whole baby mama, baby dad type stuff. In our community, we see it a lot. Yes, you can see certain idiots online you're acting ratchet or whatever word you want to use, but like the collective group of women, like Black women, ain't going for that shit. There's even a trend talking about with the song called with Jacquees song 21 with no kids, like that song, like where they're flexing the wedding ring, saying I got the ring before the kid. You know what I'm saying? And there's Black men, I mean, and the collective group of Black men ain't out here being like, oh, I'm gonna be a baby dad. No.
I might have read that wrong. I didn't mean like Black women in general. I just meant I meant like Black mothers. A majority of Black mothers are baby mamas.
What
Can I
percentage?
explain a little bit on that? Why that is? Like a majority. I'm not gonna say a majority. A very large amount of Black women are baby mamas, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's because they saw the potential in someone and didn't really listen to who he actually was when he was telling them, right? But right, what if they did get the ring? What if they made sure to not have kids before marriage, and then they're married, right?
Then they get divorced,
and then either the father unalives or the father leaves. Then they get divorced. Now they're a baby mom. Now they have no value. But when men, right? When men go out, they have no problem. Like we literally just heard, not even an hour ago, a man say that it was good enough for him to make a baby mama, even if I was lying to her, and now it's not my fault, and he can do it again. This is why men are more likely to remarry another woman after their wife is a widow, or his wife leaves them, because he knows he's going to get that woman that still believes in that potential of a man to take care of her, and that's where pick-me's come in too.
I don't call divorced women baby mamas. To me, they're like the ex-wife. By baby mother, the term
but they all go get. I think what she's saying, they all go get thrown in the collective group, though. They all go get thrown in the group.
And we get that too, right? But there are men who are literally calling divorced women who lost their fathers, their kids' fathers through unalivement. They're still calling them that, right? They're still calling them that because they don't respect women enough to actually see them as human. And there are some women who also don't see themselves as human too. So they're stuck in that potential until they know their worth. And that's why there are some women who are baby mamas. Not because it's their fault, but because they believed in the potential of a man to take care of them. Even if they didn't actually need him to, they just wanted it. And that meant spiritually, that meant spiritually, that meant mentally, that meant financially, that means everything from all aspects.
Somebody in the comments made a good point that people don't call white teen women who are divorced baby mamas. It's usually what black men say about
They
other
really
black
don't.
women. Yeah.
So do you feel like there's a solution to this as a community to fix this problem?
Y'all already
or is
doing it.
more
Y'all,
of just
y'all
a
already
topic?
doing it. Y'all already doing it. I mean, bro, the
Not
birth
get
rate,
pregnant at all, or
it's al-
laid out.
it's already happening. The divorce rates, I mean the divorce rate, the birth rates are down, right? They're steadily on the decline. It's already happening. Every listen, this is men's karma. Everything that we've been saying to women to do this and stop sleeping around and blah blah, close your legs. Oh, it's happening. Now they complaining. So it's already happening, man. 4B movements. I hope that movement grows. I would rather women be single than to fuck with these niggas anyway. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not an advocate for most marriages. I ain't gonna lie to you because I'm not gonna sit up here and tell you that there's good men out here. Period. I don't give a damn about the color. I may call out black men, but I'm just not gonna be. I'm not a male advocate. I'm just not, because I know niggas is trash, right? Or men are trash. Period. But everything that y'all are saying, the steps are already being done. It's just like nothing happens overnight. It's not gonna be snap. But the birth rates are down. So all that single mother, baby mama, all that stuff. Okay. It's going down. It'll be all right. It'll correct itself. We pushing y'all further and further away every day. Y'all won't. What you mean hope? Listen, I'm not up here to give you hope. Okay? You want hope? Go to Jesus.
So do you feel like we should divest as well?
I didn't say I didn't. So even though I'm talking about black men, I'm not going to do. Okay, now I do be saying like divest, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I give them reverse rhetoric, because they'll be like passport bros, we finding these other group of women and stuff like that. I'll be like, well, shit, black women should divest and leave our funky ass alone. You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas stink, right? I'll say something like that, right? But in my heart, I'm not telling you that those other, like, real talk now, like no trolling. I'm not gonna tell you that one race of men is better than other men, because y'all women still get unalived by all men. Like, there's all men, all types of men, not every single man, but all types of men are garbage. I believe black women, specifically speaking to my community, should open up their fucking options, because you're race loyal, right? Black men are twice more likely to date out than black men. You should go where you're loved. I don't think that's divesting, though. I think that's just opening up your options. Divesting mean like, I don't even give a fuck if the black man is good. I'm not even finna fuck with the black man. You know what I'm saying? What'd you say, Jazz?
I was saying, yeah, that's divesting. Saying like, no matter if the man's character is good, I'm not dealing with him because he's black, and you're just completely swearing off black men in general.
Nigga just say,
I don't agree with stuff like that, but it is what it is.
Beats. Yeah, so I wouldn't say that, but I would say date out though. I think listen, like, from the real perspective, man, like, no BS. It's only one race, man. It's the human race. I hate to say stuff like that. I understand we see color. Yes, we see color. Black man, the black woman, I get it. There's only one race. I ain't focused on black love. I'm focused on you being loved. And if you can be loved by the Caucasian man, if you can be loved by the Hispanic man, if you can be loved by any group of men, then go with your love. But what you say, Jazz?
That statement just makes me cringe. It's only one way to human race. I hate when people say
well, shit. I mean, sometimes you gotta say it. I would rather you be like, I would rather black women be with black men. But like, you know what I'm saying? If you could find a decent black man, I'm not going to tell you where to go to find these good black men, because I don't know where they at. Y'all don't know where they at, and other men don't know where they at. I'm not about to act. The scariest thing would be for me to tell you, oh, bro, the good men are over here, and then something happened to you. Now I look stupid. Because I told yo behind to go to, oh, this where the good men are at. What I'm supposed to, like? Come on now, like, but so open up your options, fam. Open up your options, if you want to, or travel to different locations. Maybe it could just be the location you in. But then again, that would be a lie, because niggas ain't shit ever. Let me stop talking. Let me stop talking about. No, but see, yeah, I get the whole. It's only one race. I get that. You see, I didn't want to say that statement anyway. But I'm trying to push the narrative, trying to push a point here.
We all believe it.
Hey man, sometimes you gotta say the bullshit. Wait, you can tell a lot about a man. You can tell a lot about a man based on the way he dressed. But that is the biggest myth. Listen, that is the biggest myth. Jonathan Majors was in a suit every time. The Black Panthers were in suits and straight just clean and yeeting women. You can't tell the pastor.
This is.
Did you hear that he's officially married to Megan Good now? Like they went and got married. Like they
yeah,
married.
I saw it. Right, congratulations.
What for real?
I don't like that for her.
I love it. I can't wait for niggas to tell Megan that she should have chose better, because then I'm gonna be waiting on the next man to do something stupid. I'm gonna be like, he should have chose better. Yeah, I can't wait for it. I'm looking forward to see how this go. But honestly, I'm a pray for him. That's all I can do. I don't know.
Wait, hold on.
Well, it was a good conversation, y'all. I'm finna drop. My white husband just came home. He's finna rub his feet with coconut oil.
Oh, that's a bad. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So do your thing, White King. You know what I'm saying? Hey, no, sis, man. You have a good night.
Good night, y'all.
Bye bye. Oh, I'm talking about. Yeah, she got her one of the men from Something New with Sanaa Lathan. That's what she got right there. Something new, goddamn. He probably know how to put in tile and install stuff and change tires. The same thing y'all niggas be. Yeah, y'all can't do that.
Can we get some? Can we get some eight up in the chat? Okay.
Hey, let me stop this. Hey man, y'all spam panda bear emojis, man. Real talk, man. Y'all.
I swear, every time you put this mask on, and I'm in the comments, right? I can't.
Not for real, bro.
I'll be weaving.
I got bro. What that boy Aaron the plumber said, I absolutely have to. Straight up, bro.
Jiggy little, I don't like that. I can't dig that. I can't get jiggy with that.
Yeah, I mean, in a real way. In a real way. You know what I'm saying? In a real way. You feel me? Yeah, ready to square out, but in there, you know what I'm saying? In a real way. Straight talking to nigga. For real, I just don't like that. But yeah, hey, to all y'all niggas on YouTube that don't like me, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, understand you created me. Take credit. Shut the fuck up about black women, nigga. This y'all fault. Who you a cool? Yep, all that. Straight. Nah, don't call me a cool no more. Call me the pimp.
That brings me to a conversation. That brings me to a conversation that I had on a panel, right? And this lady, I just got like mutual with her. She's really cool. She said she had a conversation with men, and all of them. She had a prompt up about what should black men do about the women that they created. And the men lost their minds for some reason. No reason though. The men lost their minds because of the word created. They thought that women were the ones who were created, but then at the same time, it's like, bro, how you gonna get mad at what you created though? Like you can't, like you. How people gonna get mad at creating the panda bear as they say that you are? How you gonna get mad at that?
Somebody gotta take on the heat. Goddamn me! A lot of y'all niggas don't want to. It's all good, bro. Y'all can show y'all little stones, talk trash about me. I don't give a damn. I really don't care. I got thick skin, bro. You're not saying nothing. You're not saying, bro. You got a man bun. Yep, I sure do. My wife put in the man bun for me. Yep, my wife do my hair. I love my wife. I simp for my wife. I pander to my wife, nigga. Yep, right here at the house, nigga. Shut your bitch ass up.
Hey, look, you know what I'm saying? Every time I go in the comments and see who was saying that.
I told you, man. Listen, bro. I told you. I don't listen. I ain't gonna lie. I'm scared. I'm really scared. Oh my god. When you look like this right here, bro, I am scared, nigga. I should give you the mask. You look better with a mask on, nigga. It should be you wearing this, because when you look like that, I don't even want to talk to you. It ain't even worth me talking, bro. I am frightened, boy. That is the face only a mother could love. Y'all always look the same, bro. Like Cynthia G said, the same black man every single time. Y'all look the same. They didn't clone Tyrone, goddamn me, every time. And then when they be doing these little stitches, I'm finna fire you up. You're pandering behind, bro. You're the next Derek Jackson, and you're the next Yada, and y'all the next failed men. What you talking about? But these niggas always try to put me in a box. They've been saying the same thing for 3 years. You're Derek Jackson. I'm not cheating on my wife. My wife was just in a live, fam. What are you talking about? My wife got access to my phone. My wife got access to all my information. Shut your bitch ass.
Hey, Chad, I didn't have a crush on them because they keep listening. I didn't have a crush on them. I really didn't have a crush on them.
If they give me somebody said shut it in Netflix. If they give me a Netflix special, the title should be "Niggas Ain't Shit." If you let me put that in the title, I will get on there and be the one that they throw stones at. I promise you, fam. I promise. Give me a Netflix special. Mm-hmm.
Well, hello everyone. I just wanted to get on here and say I love your content, and I'm glad that somebody is like speaking up, you know, on the other side of the situation. So, like, kudos to you.
I appreciate you. Go ahead. You keep talking. Go ahead.
Like I'm just joining in. I'm like going in and out because I'm at work. So I don't know like what the topic is right
Oh, my bad.
now.
My bad. We be rambling. My bad. My fault. That's on me.
No, you're good. I love to listen.
But yeah, the topic is, you know, men need to stop complaining about the women they get pregnant. It's their fault. Everything they fault. Everything man's fault.
Yeah, I feel like it's an easy cop out. You know how we are told like what men like, you know, supposed to be the cookie cutter definition.
Mm-hmm.
You know, take accountability, like all the leadership qualities that they supposed to have. I feel like that's a main one, and I feel like most women wouldn't respect a man that doesn't hold that type of characteristic or that trait to take accountability for the decisions that they make. But they be so easy to be like, oh well, it's the woman's fault, the woman's fault, the woman's fault. And granted, it do be the woman's fault sometimes. You got some women out here that's a little bit immature, but not all. And it's statistics that's behind it, you know.
Mm-hmm. I'll get you. Let's see what Mr. Jocks. Go ahead, bro. What's up, man?
Nothing much.
You want to address the pump?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I do think, man, these black dudes need to stop trying to blame black women for all the children, because it's like you said, they can just wrap it up.
You black?
Yeah.
Okay, my bad. Go ahead.
Yeah. So it's like, it's just one of the things. Like I always I keep on hearing these guys come up on TikTok and complain. I'm just like, the simple answer is just for you to like not be a dumbass. You know, like simple answer, you know, like to wrap it up, like not let women. I try to say a woman is a gold digger when that's like you could just, you know, if you feel like she's a gold digger, then just don't mess with her. Like it's not that hard. Like it's just always somebody come up here because they had some bad experience, so they just have to put on all women at once. Whatnot. It gets annoying and tiring to hear them say the same thing over and over again. I can't be bothered to like take them seriously at one point.
Okay. Hey, y'all niggas in the comments who keep saying it take two to make a child. I just want to know, can women produce their own seed, since y'all want to use that word? That's all I want to know. It's your bodily fluids, fam. I think it should, you know what? See, you know what? Hold on. Let me change, because I had made space for you. You know what? Now, niggas who get women pregnant without their consent should be thrown in jail. I'm serious. At this point, I think
No, I agree.
I think that should happen. Men who get women pregnant without their consent should be thrown in jail. Men who disappear out of a child's life, right? Even after she has found him, however many years he has been out that child's life, should be thrown in jail ×2. Give him double the time. Give him double time. She can't get child support? Fine. You say verbal consent. This shit need to be this shit need to be on video of y'all. We are going to have intercourse. And the video, y'all save it and then keep both of y'all keep a copy. Both of you keep a copy, fam. For real, bro. Y'all need to be thrown in jail, fam. Because I guarantee if y'all be talking about incentives for divorce, I guaranteed if there was incentives for pregnancies, right? I guaranteed you'd be pulling out. I guaranteed you'd be pulling. I guaranteed it wouldn't be another baby for 10 years.
No, they be abstinent.
I get not even an accident. Them niggas gonna get out 15. Them niggas gonna get out 15 minutes. No, 5 minutes prior before they release. I guarantee it, bro. But don't make me president. I really would. That'd be the first bill I sign. any
They're
man
actually
who
moving
gets a
to
woman
make that a law
for
right
real.
now, Shannon.
You say
They're
what?
moving the law. They're moving that to. Somebody proposed a law about that recently.
Stop playing.
Where they introduced a law where they introduced a law where if a man gets a woman pregnant without her consent, that she can file for child support immediately during pregnancy, instead of waiting until afterwards, and B, she can sue him.
What?
She can sue him. So, but we know that because the Republicans are way heavy in the office right now, it's not likely that be passed. But I do think I forget what state it's in, but that's what they're trying to do right now, and I do think that they need to make that a thing across all 50 states because I mean, essentially, it is just like you said. If there is no, you can't plant, you can't grow a plant without a seed. Like a man is fertilizing a seed. So, fertilizing egg. So, if without that, there is no child. So, if they take responsibility of their fluids, all of that literally stops. And that's why when I previously, they want to talk about solutions. I suggested a solution and I was called barbaric for it. So my solution would be for boys at reproductive ages, usually anywhere from ages 13 to 16, there should be a mandatory vasectomy. And since it's reversible, once they get to an age where they are financially, emotionally, and mentally ready to reproduce a child and be married to the person that they plan to have a child with, then after you get married and you produce a marriage license and you have confirmed this is the person that I'm going to do life with, and y'all decide that y'all want to have a baby, then you can get it reversed. And then there's no confusion of who's the daddy. And there's no confusion of who's supposed to take responsibility. There's no confusion of none of that. All of the extra stuff, rape would be minimized. Children that are fatherless would be minimized. And child support, that'll be, easy to execute.
I don't agree with the I don't agree with the great part.
Because if it's mandatory vasectomy in the teenage years, the only way you're able to get it reversed is if you have a license that you are married, you are a married man. So it wouldn't be as likely for it, even if what I meant was pregnancies produced from grape. That
okay. Because I was like, no, I think they hey, even if they shooting blanks, they still.
And you see all the men is like, no, are you crazy?
Snip. Hey, y'all start spamming scissors in the comments. Start spamming scissors.
That's how crazy y'all sound when y'all policing women's bodies and preventing them from having children, or preventing them from preventing themselves from having children, or forcing them to have a baby. That's the same. Like as outlandish as it sounds, that's how women feel, and that's what women are currently going through, being told what to do with their bodies. So you guys, if you don't want to be held accountable like you claim for children that you are not ready for, but you still want to enjoy sex, then at the very least, eliminate the possibility of reproducing a child and trapping women with it and leaving women with our responsibility. Mandatory vasectomy should absolutely be a law.
Snip, nigga. Hey, cut the whole line, fam. Cut it off.
I don't know if anybody else heard this, but I heard that I think it was Mississippi or Texas. One of the governors was trying to pass a bill that says if a guy you wrote one out, then he can be fined or go to jail, something like that.
I don't know. I'm in Texas. I ain't heard of that.
I forget. I know I heard it was somewhere. I forget where it was.
What was it again? Can you say again? What was it?
It was some. It's like if you rub one out, if you let out low.
Masturbate. You choke.
I don't know if I can say that. Okay.
No, it's all good. It's all good. Y'all just start spamming fruits in the comments. It's all good. Go ahead, bro.
Okay, so Mississippi. People are saying it's Mississippi, whatnot. But if you do that, then you can either go to jail or you get fined for it when the truck gets that with it.
Boy, that's
next time we can say spank the pickle.
Where are you getting these terms, bro? Where are you getting these terms?
Imagination, if you haven't noticed already.
I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know what's in her goddamn brain. That shit train track. Just crossroad train. I don't want to know. Hell no.
Sugar done said choking chicken.
That is
Well, I
crazy.
figured that would be TikTok not friendly as well because you know that and they'd be like, oh, animal abuse. So yeah.
I had a question.
Yeah.
Do you think that men can like redeem themselves? Like, is
No.
there any redemption if they like? I don't know.
No.
Like, do you think no?
No. I'm just playing. No, I think. Listen again, because it depends. Like I know I'm talking a different. On this side, I'm gonna stand for Christ. If they want, yeah, you can redeem yourself. You know what I'm saying? Even if you're not a believer, bro. But I believe they got to start with Jesus. But other than that, right? If you're not a believer, bro, go to therapy. Go listen to decent men of character. Stop listening to men who are failed men. But therapy, I think therapy is a great tool. It's a tool to help you do the unpacking, right? Education, things of that nature. And also, there's one other thing. That's one of the things, right? They're not gonna like me for saying it. Maybe you should start listening to women.
Definitely.
But they're not gonna do that work though. Like there's a lot of them, especially within our community.
Could they be redeemed? I was just asking that question.
Some good advice. Like, I'm actually gonna take that because I'm raising a son. Like, he's really young, but like, you know, for future purposes, I don't want him to be, you know, following in the footsteps of his father or, you know, just other men that's around him. So I'm really gonna take heed to what you just said to, like, you know, prep him so he can be a decent man for, you know, whoever's daughter.
Okay. I mean, like all he got, man. People, he just needs to listen to. I think one of the biggest things that's gonna help us is listening to our group of women, right? Because we just want to be heard right now, but we don't want to listen. Right? Miss Flit, this is the black side of TikTok. You gotta hop in where you fit in. I'm sorry.
Okay, this is my first time being on here.
You good?
But I do want to talk about like the actual topic.
Okay, go ahead.
So I think it's really important to talk about social hierarchy and the problem with like slavery in America, because a lot of people say like, oh, race is not, you know, everything's not about race, but it really does boil down to slavery and the mentality behind slavery and the social hierarchy of the black man and the black woman. And the problem being, stop blaming these women for these kids, and about, you know, black men taking accountability. It boils down to leadership. And, you know, the social hierarchy is essentially a food chain. Black people are at the bottom of that food chain. And if we were to break that up into subcategories, there's black men, and then underneath that are black women. So I had to explain, I'm the only girl in my family, and I had to explain to my brothers and my dad that white tea, I don't know if we have to watch our mouth with that word or whatever, but white tea men are to black people, or I'll just say white tea people are to black people as men are to women. And black women are the oppressed groups. And I just think it's really important to emphasize what leadership is to black men. If they want this title, if they want the, you know, the responsibility of being a leader, that there are things that come with that. And we forgot that, you know, even on the plantation, the masters supplied housing. You get what I'm saying? Like, even us as being the oppressed, we still were their responsibility. You get what I'm saying? So when we can start talking about like marriage and how marriage essentially is slavery for black, or not black women, but for women in general. There's a certificate. You have to change your last name. Your previous owner has to give you over to your new owner. Men, black men, all men forget about the responsibility that comes with either having a woman or impregnating a woman. And like, yeah, there might be circumstances where, okay, you know, we can blame women for XYZ, but at the end of the day, you are supposed to be the leaders, and y'all want to be treated as the leaders. That's like if America were to fall, the leader of the country is going to be the one who's responsible for it and has to take accountability, no matter if it's something that he did or didn't do. So yeah, like different qualities of good leadership is empathy and, you know,
empathy, sympathy, grace, listening.
Sorry, what'd you say?
No, I mean, you have froze. Go ahead, keep going.
Oh, I'm sorry. But empathy, even that's like one of the top attributes of a good leader is empathy. And like you said, how Black men don't even listen to Black women. And it's because we're viewed, I can't speak from a Black man, but as a Black woman, it feels like we're viewed as property. It doesn't feel like we're viewed as a human being with valuable qualities or, valuable things about, like, there's things that we do bring to the table. And it doesn't matter how hard we try to prove ourselves as Black women, like, we're independent. We're the most educated demographic in the world. We work our butts off. We take care of our children. We risk our lives for anyone around us. But it almost seems like the more, and I think somebody said this earlier, the more we try to prove our love, the more we get taken advantage of. So I just think that, like,
that was Proud Black Woman who said that. That was Proud Black Woman, and she's right. I agree with her. I agree with her on that.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, if we just come together as a community in general, like, just how we're having conversations right now and everybody's getting their opinion across without there being that hierarchy, without there being, well, I'm the man, so you got to listen to me. Like, men, biblically speaking, men are, let's just say their flesh is their biggest enemy, so sexual, y'all got pride, y'all freaks, y'all this, y'all that, and I'm not saying that women are out here and they are sexually, explicit either. However, we have to look back to the leaders. If women are acting a certain way, why are they acting a certain way? Like, I have a child, and I always tell people, when a child is acting a certain way, look at who is leading them. Look at who is sparing that rod. Like, look who is, leading the sheep. So if y'all want to talk about Black women, y'all have to talk about yourselves, because at the end of the day, I can't speak for every single Black woman, but me, myself, as a Black woman, I would love to look to a man, a Black man, for guidance. It just none are even leading themselves. So it's like, at some point, it just, it's getting to, like, I've been seeing y'all use the word divest. It just seems like it's getting to the point where we're forced to be these masculine creatures, when it's like, we were meant here, we were meant to be women and to play our role as women and to give life to anything, not just children. If you don't want kids, that's valid. But, like, we're not even able to, somebody said masculine. Yeah, masculine. Like, we're forced to be in our masculine essence because we are put in survival mode. Like, Black women are in survival mode. We have not had rest since the days we came out of our mom. So that's all I have to say.
Okay, so two things. I'll save it for later. I'm gonna let everybody else rock out on the. I'm gonna save it for later though. What's the girl name? Who's up at first? Doll, Miss Doll.
Yes, hi.
How you doing?
I'm okay. I wanted to come up here, and I'm a little nervous. I never did a panel before, but I wanted to come on here to get advice on my situation. I was a young lady in the comments mentioning how, since finding out I'm pregnant, my baby father has not been speaking to me. He's been ignoring me.
Oh God.
Yeah, so it's a lot. I had a discussion with my friend, and she was like, you have to figure out, you guys have to figure out a game plan. And I'm like, how can I? He's not speaking to me. So it's like, I don't know what to do. I think I mentioned in the comments that I was saying how we met. Like, he was somebody that wanted me first. I kept dodging him. I should have continued to dodge him. This was somebody I knew, I would say, I knew him for a while. We used to work together, but I just never paid him no attention because I just wasn't interested. But he couldn't stop. It was like nonstop, like thirstiness, I would say. He wouldn't call that thirstiness. He'll say pursuing, but it was being thirsty a little bit. Hit me up late night. And sometimes not even late night. He would be like, okay, when can we go out on a date? When can we go out for lunch? And things like that. And I'll just ignore him. And I finally gave him a chance. And I, did the unthinkable, which I should have never did, by sleeping with him. So it's like, everything was okay. He was speaking to me. How most people, they say, once you lay down with a guy, he doesn't speak to you after that or whatever. But he was talking to me. We were planning on going out for Valentine's Day or whatever. But it's just, I don't know, something was telling me like a lot of things started changing. He would come over to my house, I would cook for him. Like, I know automatically that was red flag, you know. I just noticed a change with him. Like, he stopped putting in effort. Like, he used to take me to work, you know, get me food and everything. Ask me if I need help with anything. And then all of a sudden, you know, I had asked him I needed help with groceries, like just $75. And he was like, damn, like he ain't say nothing. He was just like, oh, okay. And I thought he was going to send me the money, but he didn't. But I mean, that was my fault for even expecting that out of him. But
if I can chime in on your statement, because everything you just described was my life before. What he basically did was, one, he love bombed you because he played a game on you. Is basically what happened. He played a game on you. It's to prove a point to himself, to see if he could actually get you. And once he did and got you where he wanted you, he basically impregnated you, like a true narcissist. My son's father was the same way. And it's kind of like what I'm going back to the prompt with how Black men don't hold themselves accountable. And I'm just gonna be straight, like completely honest with you. With you gotta make that decision for yourself. You can't wait for him to make that decision for you. You can't wait to make a decision with him, because he's already shown you that he doesn't even care. He doesn't have any. He did what he came to do. Now, what you have to sit down with yourself and ask yourself, okay, do I want to take on this responsibility by myself? Because at the same time, you gotta realize and know that, hey, you're gonna be a single parent. You gotta accept that, because that's just the reality, unfortunately.
Yeah.
He's not gonna do it.
How long are you again?
Wait.
I'm 10 weeks. I thought about abortion. I thought about all of that, but I don't know. I had a huge breakdown. I'm like, I don't know if I really want to do that. And then I also thought about adoption. I'm like, I just really don't know. And I don't have the friends either to like as support, because some of them was like, well, why would you put yourself in that situation? I'm like, okay, I get it. You know, I'm 28. I'm grown enough to make better decisions, but it's just like I said in the comments, I should have took therapy seriously when I were younger, and I wouldn't be in the situation. Yes, you know, I don't have my father in my life. My mom's been a single mom her whole entire life. You know, from seeing that, I should have automatically but I was young and dumb. When I was younger, I was rarely even home. I was rebellious. So I kind of feel like this is my karma for disrespecting my mom.
I don't want to say that.
Nah. What if like what? I mean, there's all kind of resources out there. Can we let Jazz like speak on what? Because like,
Doll. First of all, I'm gonna say I'm sorry that you're going through this. I don't wish this on my worst enemy. I'm gonna start there. Somebody has static, so I'm gonna mute everybody else who's not speaking right now.
Jazz, it's you.
Oh, I don't know. I'm not sure.
Let's see.
But I'm gonna say that I'm sorry that you're experiencing that. That's number one. Number two, I do have a resource for you. You can DM me. It's a very credible resource. I got you. That's number one. Number two, I was in your shoes, not necessarily like with the whole. It wasn't necessarily the same. I have 2 children. I'm a mother of 2. This is as a mother of 2. Okay. The only thing I wish I would have done differently was making sure that I was where I wanted to be in life before my kids got here. So if you know you're not in that space, that's one thing to think about. 2, understand it doesn't matter how long you knew this person. It doesn't matter if y'all have been married first. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, he had a choice just like you had a choice. He made a choice to walk away, and he's showing you that he does not care. That is not on you. Do not blame yourself for that. The only thing that you can do is decide what you're going to do moving forward. Now, if you can handle the thought of being solely responsible for this child for school, diapers, clothing, food, sickness, transportation, the whole nine. If you feel that that's something that you're able to live with, by all means, have your baby. If there are still things that you can say that I need to get done in life, and I know that having this baby is not going to help me be as productive as I know I can be, so that when I finally am ready and I can get a fresh start, hopefully with a man that's going to honor me, make me a wife, put me first, show his actions with his words, and is going to stand 10 toes down for not only the baby but me, I would say choose you and take the proper precautions to regain control of your life. As a mother of two now, again, one of my pregnancies, well, neither of my pregnancies were necessarily planned, but I know what it's like to have somebody beg you to have a child and not really come through the way they're supposed to. I know what that's like. I know what it's like for a man to hold a baby over your head and know that it's going to put more financial, social, emotional stress on you to not help you as much, because men will do that. They will sit your ass down. They know that you're not going to be able to hang out with your friends the way that you used to. They know that you're probably not going to get help from your family members the way that they expected, or that other people might get. They know that it's going to be harder for you to pick up extra hours or get a second job if you need the money. They know the strain that they're putting on you from the rip. He's showing you that that's exactly where he wants to put you. And in a sense, that's him exerting his control over you. He's simply trying to humble you. And that's what these men like to do. They try to humble women and put you in a box and isolate you in every way possible. But you can't let them. And you having your baby is not letting him. If you put yourself in the mindset of no matter what he doesn't do, I'm going to come through for mine and I'm going to make it happen. And I know how hard it is to foresee that when A, you've never been a parent before, B, you might not have a support system, and C, you just might not be sure. And that's okay. So I'm going to say, first of all, read up on your laws in your state. Confirm how long you have to make your final decision on whether or not you want to move forward with your pregnancy, right? Mm-hmm. And then you let me know when you want to have a conversation, because if you decide to not move forward, I got you. I have a very, very good source and you'll be good to go. If you decide to move forward, I have resources for you for that.
Thank you so much. I do want to mention also, when I text him, okay, so I do want to mention also, I feel like, I don't know, once I did that, that's what really, like, before everything, well, like I was saying, I told him I felt like he wasn't putting enough effort, that he was always coming over here looking for something, cooking and this and that. That's when everything went like crazy. And he was just like, oh, I planned everything for Valentine's Day. And, you know, like, you tripping and all this. You get to get over your ex. Like, it was a lot of back and forth. And then when I told him I was pregnant, I don't know if he was still mad from that last conversation. That's why he's doing this to me. Like, I don't know. Like, it's weird to me. I told him, and I had asked him, can we have a sit-down conversation? Can we talk in person to discuss the options? But I feel like through phone is not appropriate. I did mention abortion. I said, but I don't have the money for it. I said, you know, we can go ahead and get this situated. And he ignored me. And he said, LOL, okay. Like, just, mind you, he has a 2-year-old daughter. That too. And that was another red flag.
Was he taking care of this child before you?
From my understanding, I would say he
You don't know.
You know how some people like to post on social media to make it seem like they're the dad of the year? He does that a lot, but he talks about her a lot. I'm like, it seemed like he do love his child, but all that posting on social media, and like he in the car with her in the back seat, and everybody on the Facebook comments praising him. And then he did have a situation too that he said he slept with a girl he barely knew, and she got pregnant, and the girl dropped the baby off to his house and never came back. It sounded like a Lifetime story. I don't know if he was lying. Probably.
Well,
Did you find this out
when
before?
hold on, Free. If you were, well, that's irrelevant. Honestly, I'm gonna just be real. That question that I wouldn't ask someone that question. The only thing that I would ask is if that's the case, all the times that you were with him, if a child was not present with him, if he wasn't taking care of this child 90% of the time that you were with him, that right there would have been more than enough for me to say, okay, he's not doing what he's saying that he's doing, and that would have been enough for me to know that he's not as active as a parent as he claimed. But beyond that, you have to remove yourself out of, like, forget trying to understand his mind. You're never going to be able to do that. Okay.
Yeah.
You're not going to be able to force him to be a dad. So you can have as many sit downs as you want to. If you have to hound him to have a conversation, trust and believe any other thing regarding decision making with this child is going to be extremely difficult. So act like he doesn't exist. I know that's very difficult to say, and that's hard to, like, it's really hard to wrap your head around when he shouldn't be doing this. He should be taking accountability. He should be forthcoming. He should be hounding you. But he's showing you who he is right now. So act like he is not a part of the equation and make every decision moving forward as if he does not exist. That's how you have to think. And if you don't think that this is something that you can do on your own, which you should never have to do, so there's no shame in it if you can't, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then you have to stand on your decision. And if you feel that this is a decision that you can live with and that you want to move forward with, you have to stand on that decision too, because there really is no going back, especially after you pass the threshold of being able to not move forward with the pregnancy. So
yeah, that's true.
DM me and we will talk. I promise I got you. If anybody else has any questions for Doll, again, let's keep the questions respectful, because clearly it takes a lot to come up here and even share that with people. There's 178 folks watching right now. So
I took accountability of my actions. I mean, I know what I did. I'm not right. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I already heard it all from the friends, and all of them, like, telling me, okay, they're the ones that actually told me, okay, what are you doing? Like, did you talk to him? Did y'all have a conversation? The last conversation was in, I would say, the beginning of this month. Like, I texted him again. I was like, so are you going to be here? Yes or no? Like, I wrote him a long paragraph. He was like, why wouldn't I be? And I showed my friend, and she was like, she don't know. He's not giving me any reassurance.
No.
It's really the friends that be trying to tell me what I should do, and I just got to just stop listening to people. My mom, I be trying to listen to her, because she went through it herself. She's been a single parent her whole life, to me and my sister, and she was married and still was a single parent being married. So I mean, she was telling me, she was like, you see what I went through. And I'm like, I get it, but sometimes I feel like people gotta learn on their own. And I learned the hard way, I would say.
And there's gonna be a lot more harder lessons.
Yeah.
Trust me.
But I do want to figure out how can because I'm on Medicaid, and they told me in order for me to continue, for me to have it, I have to cooperate with child support, which I don't mind, but I just don't want it to be messy.
Oh, it's going to get messy. It's going to. So just understand that. Like, please understand, this ain't going to be an easy road. It's not. And
he's 29.
Yeah, he's showing you who he is. This is not going to be an easy road. This is going to be a longer road.
But I don't want to get it confused. I don't want to be with him. I just want him to be a father to my child. We don't have to be together. I already want to establish.
We can't make a man do that, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, you have your answer then, if that's the case. If that's all you want him to do to be comfortable enough to have this baby, and he's not showing you that, then you already understand what you're dealing with at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And again, anybody else can go ahead and ask Doll a question. I just wanted the questions to remain respectful.
Yeah, I don't have no questions for Free does though.
Yeah, and I never said anything disrespectful. I'm asking her questions because this is a learning experience, and this is a part of vetting. And if he was saying these things to her and she was, vetting him, yes, that is relevant because this is a learning lesson. So you don't run into these men and deal with this again or give them the time of day when they're telling you things that are definitely red flags. Like, oh, I was with a woman that I didn't know when we have a baby now. Like, those are extremely red flags. And if they're telling you this before you even interact with them, yeah, just run. You're right. Yeah. I mean, I wanted to say it again. Oh, I wanted to ask you. Okay, so it's not really. So, there were certain things that weren't mentioned, and one of the things is like, it's a very serious thing having a baby with a man, because when it comes to situations like this where the man doesn't really want to be responsible, he can retaliate. And he can do something which is bring other people in to retaliate against you. And so this is what I didn't hear that being mentioned, so I want to mention that. Okay. Because he could use family, friends, a girl that he's interested in. He could triangulate you guys and have her, thinking things about you. Then she'll be trying to harm you because you want him to be there for his son or daughter. You know what I'm saying? Like, these are the things that are very important that you have to ask yourself. Do I want to deal with that? Do I want to put smear campaign? Do I want to put my child through that? All for the sake of just wanting this man to take care of his child. Like, do you want to face all of those things? Those are all possibilities. I do want to mention that I worked with his aunt. I don't know her personally, but I worked with her, and I know almost half of his cousins on his dad's side. We all went to a program together. I don't know if they're aware or not, but they all know the type of person that I am, and I don't think they would do that. Like, I'm a sweet, kind-hearted person.
But then at this point,
he is
family,
so they're never gonna look at you in that way. And that's
Right.
that's the rough, sad part about it. They're not gonna have your back in any way, shape, or form. They're gonna family's gonna always. It's messed up, and it's a real, crazy thing. But no matter what their relationship is gonna be with him, he's family, and so they're gonna side with him regardless. Like, you will be a non-factor.
They will mess around here and completely act like your child does not exist off of the back of what he said and how he feel about you. It don't matter. It wouldn't even matter if you was his wife. A lot of these families just as raggedy as the men are.
And I was gonna say that too. Like, with your situation, it kind of sounds like to me, that when you said he gave this elaborate story, because they also do that too. They tell elaborate stories about how they're taking care of these children, and most of these men don't even know what doctor that the child's going to, right?
Absolutely.
Like, come on now. Like, but I'm not saying that there aren't none, because there are some. I'm not gonna take that too, but there's not enough.
Yeah.
And that's why women are not wanting to deal with these men, or in relationships in general.
Yeah.
Because of how society is. So, like, I would even put that into consideration. He might already have somebody, even if it's not with the woman that he got pregnant with, right?
They always have somebody on their roster.
They always have, especially when it comes to family, they always have something to support them when it comes to women, right? Because we know, as women, when it comes to our family, even we know we may not rock with them, there is some aunt, there is some grandma, there is some mama that is helping their sons, their sons' kids. But when it comes to us, we're on our own, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You're right. Go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, I was just going to say to any woman in general, there's 168 people in here. And for the women who might be going through a similar situation, reach out to me. I got you. If you don't want to move forward, I got you. If you need resources, I got you.
I'm gonna just say this so I can jump off because it's late. But it kind of also goes along the lines with Doll's situation. Like, when I say what you're dealing with was the same exact thing that I dealt with, only difference was
you know, my son's father was abusive. He abused me when I was 9 months pregnant with one of my sons. And when I found out I was pregnant with my second, it was time for me to like, I knew I couldn't bring life into, you know, into this world and having my sons watch me be abused and, you know, mistreated and all these different things. And back to the prompt, it's like men don't have accountability and they don't understand even the smallest things that women, single moms, have to deal with. And it's crazy that I made a video right before I saw this panel, this live. And I was just talking about an experience that I had with my youngest son, who's 3. I have a 3-year-old and a 4-year-old. And when we say struggling mom, it's not always financial. It is sometimes emotionally, it's physically, and it's, you know, because now I'm having to deal with things with my son that I didn't think I would have to deal with so soon, where he's learning about family in school. And so I'm having to explain to a 3-year-old why his dad is not around. When I left, he chose not to be there. He chose not to be there. Like, my son doesn't even know what his dad looks like. He doesn't know who he is. And it's not that I was trying to keep him away from my children or anything like that. It's just one of those things where when the best way to deal with a narcissist is to not deal with them at all. And I finally reached out to him last year after 4 years because I realized, like, I can't keep giving him a pass and not make him accountable for making these children that he'll create these children that, honestly, I'm not going to sit here and lie to you, that I didn't technically want. And it goes back to what I think Jazz said earlier. A lot of men will try to put you down and impregnate you to hold you down. And it sucks. But I took the responsibility and I left. I'm from Mississippi. I left Mississippi with a 9-month-old and pregnant to rebuild my entire life. And I'm going to tell you right now, dog, it's not easy. It wasn't easy. I was forced to do it. I'm not going to say I would have made any other choice to do it because I love my kids. They helped me grow. And I was a naive person when I met my son's father. He was much older than me. I didn't know nothing about red flags. I didn't know anything about, dating somebody. I didn't know a lot of these things. And I had to get past my family victim blaming me of how I could get myself in that situation, because I didn't know these things. I grew up in a single parent home. I didn't have love and all these different things. And I sought that out in men and tried to find it wherever I could.
Same. That's what I'm trying to explain to everybody. And I know when I was younger, I didn't want therapy. I was rejecting it because I felt like the therapists, they're all about the book. Like I was telling my friend today, I said, I would like to speak to somebody who was in my shoes. I was homeless. I was abused. I was betrayed, got jumped by 4 girls, by so-called friends. So I've been through so much, and I understand people be like, but damn, why would you put yourself in another situation? I really don't know. But it is a huge...
It's not your fault. It's not your fault.
But what you have to also understand, too, is this is going to give you the ability to grow. You got to use every situation that and I'm going to try my hardest not to get emotional. You got to use every situation that you go through and into as a lesson. And you got to learn from that lesson in every aspect, whether it's a good or bad. There's always a lesson behind everything you go through. And whatever decision that you make for yourself, and you just got to remind yourself, you're making this decision for you, not for nobody else, not for your family, your friends, or anybody. But this decision is for you because it's not an easy road. It's not, and not just on a financial aspect, but having to, like I said earlier with my son, having to teach or talk to a 3-year-old about something that I just kind of don't even have the words for. I had to go find books. I had to go find different things to help navigate how I can, as a parent, can help my 2 Black sons get through this thing. My oldest son is autistic, so for him, it's like, the nigga ain't that, he don't care. He tells and it got to a point where I had to just tell my son, like, this tonight, daddy is not around. Daddy is far away. And, unfortunately, and I just had to be real with it because this is an ongoing thing. Daddy doesn't want to be here. And that's the truth. I won't lie to my children. I won't sugarcoat nothing for my kids because at the end of the day, I don't want them to grow up thinking that it was mommy's fault. It was all mommy. Because I know this man has told me so many times, oh, they'll find me. I'll tell them the truth, which the truth, your truth are lies. Your truth is that you abused me, beat me, verbally abused me, all these different things. And so that's why I say men, the thing is, I want to be with somebody, I want to be married. There's somebody in my life that I'm potentially dating, but it's hard for me because it's like every little thing I'm looking at, I'm dating, I'm making sure that I'm not looking past those red flags. So I'm going to end it here with just saying, take this as a life lesson. Whatever decision and choice you make sure it's for you and then not for nobody else. And whatever choice you make, you just learn from it and you try to grow from it.
Thank you. I will. Yeah. I'm reading the comments and everybody be like, take the easy way out or get abortion, but that's something that I don't want to do. Maybe what if this child is supposed to be here and I'm supposed to be warning them? If it's a girl, which most likely I feel like it is, what if I'm supposed to be there and be like, teach her to love herself, to not put herself through the situation, like, it hurts.
I'll listen. I would take the advice of what one of the women in the comments said. Be selfish. Sometimes you have to be selfish.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that. And also, like, this goes back to what I was saying earlier, that a lot of women who still want to be in relationships and want to be loved and want to find that person because they believe in that person, for them, right? They're getting hooked by potential. I honestly, I ain't even gonna lie. I think Jazz's earlier comment about men getting vasectomies until they're and getting vasectomies and them not being able to have children until they are mentally, financially, and just stable all around decent human beings. Yeah, I kind of agree with that. I'm not gonna lie.
And I'm gonna say, doll, it's not about taking the easy way out. It is about choosing yourself. I'm a mother of 2. My son is 4. My daughter is 7. Love them dearly. Some people have heard my story regarding my son specifically because I was doubting having him as well. My circumstances were a little bit different though. I didn't really have a choice but to have him because I was pregnant with him during mid-COVID and it just ended up happening that way. But had it not, I wouldn't have had my son. and I have maybe. So I would say, and I'm glad I did. Let me throw that out there. When I tell you I couldn't be happier, and I know that sounds sad to some people, but it is what it is. I chose me for the first time in a long time. And because I did, I was able to get to where I needed to be for the children that I have. And I was able to get to where I needed to be, again, mentally. You have to look at the life that you could potentially have, the life that you deserve, versus a life that you don't deserve. And yes, there are going to be wonderful, valuable lessons in that, right? Like I don't think anybody's going to be able to tell you that if you decide to move forward, that it won't be beneficial to you in any way, because it absolutely will. Being a mother, period, will teach you a lot about yourself and about people. However, you can always do that later. When you are with a man that respects you, loves you, is going to put you first, and is going to be a helpmate to you to raise those children, as opposed to looking at a rocky road and deciding that you're going to take that road just because you feel like there's something at the end of that road. Like, if I knew then what I knew now, I wouldn't have no damn kids right now. And that's just the truth. I would have finished school. Life would be much more, it would be more fancy right now. It'd be a lot less stressful right now. Love my kids dearly. I've accomplished a lot even with my kids. So I know the heights that I would have gone had I not had them. You know what I'm saying? You're always going to have to think of someone before yourself if you decide to move forward with children. And that's just a fact. That's out of your control. If you need extra money, you can't just go and get a second job. You can't leave the child at home by themselves. You're going to have to pay practically your entire week's worth of your check just to have somebody babysit them so that you can go and work. And then how productive is that? how far are you really getting with that? You know, we're factoring the economy, we're factoring in the atmosphere of our country right now. We're factoring in so many things that just makes sense to choose you. It has nothing to do with him. It has nothing to do with who this child may be. That ain't your problem, man. It really ain't. Don't put that kind of pressure on yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Choose you. And whatever that means to you, right? Choose you. So if that means you going ahead and taking this journey and moving forward, great. If that means you deciding not to, then great. But just make sure it's a decision that you can live with at the end of the day. So, but we are going to wrap it up, guys, because Shannon has to go. We really, really appreciate you guys. You're very welcome, doll. Again, DM me. I got you. And I also have a virtual therapist in mind as well, who I think will be great for you. Thank you, guys. We appreciate you. Tomorrow night, we have our Black Girl Mic Night, where we talk about specific situations like this. 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Make sure you guys look at our stories because we post about them. That's usually the flyer that we put on our background. And we have the regular flyer for regular nights. But tomorrow night, Thursday nights, every Thursday night from 8 p.m. to midnight Central Standard Time, we're going to have Black Girl Mic Night where we can have these kinds of discussions. Women can have a safe space, express any grievances that they may have, or even good things that they've experienced with Black men. You know, you won't be interrupted. It will not be streamed on YouTube. You will be supported. Also, the Cash App that's on Shannon's background right now is mine. I'm in the process of creating a humanitarian aid group. I live in the state of Florida. I'm trying to position this where I can feed the homeless and local veterans, women in DV shelters, provide supplies to local schools and DV shelters as well. Your donations go a long way. Once I get enough, I'm able to, you know, really buckle down and get lunches prepared or meals cooked to distribute. I'm trying to with local churches so that I can do this in the most legal fashion, because right now in the state of Florida, they've made it illegal to publicly feed the homeless, and they're also arresting the homeless for sleeping out in the open. So I'm trying to find a loophole to combat that so that I can be much more active in the community and feeding people. So thank you guys who have donated thus far. I had 2 donations yesterday, so thank you guys for that. And, you know, every day, the more I get, the better it's going to be. So thank you so much.
All right, YouTube, for the people that's on YouTube, I will not be live on YouTube tomorrow. But you can follow me on TikTok. It's just Controversial Shannon, just like it is on YouTube. This live will only be for women. No niggas allowed. It will not be orchestrated by me. Jazz will be there. You will be in the midst of a Black woman. Being able to get it off your chest. No interruptions. I will not be. I'll be there, but I won't really be on the screen. Jazz will run it. So y'all can't see the background on YouTube, but like it's a flyer up and it's specifically for Black women. So you'll have to come over to TikTok. I'm not going to stream that live over here. Anywho, I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Thank y'all for all the likes. Thank y'all for supporting my co-host Jazz. 8 p.m. Central. Thank y'all for actually let me put that on. Let me put that on the back for YouTube. 8 p.m. Central. That if I'm not on color people time. But that's what we're going for. 8 p.m. Central tomorrow. And this has been a very interesting live. I thank y'all. Jazz appreciates y'all, man. This is my co-host, and thank y'all for supporting her. Thank y'all for sending her cash apps and donating. Anything goes a long way. This is fun, y'all. It's hard work, but it's fun. It's a need. And all the support that y'all give me, I just want to say, man, all y'all that follow me, follow Jazz, bro. She really be getting it popping over here and holding down the line. Very educated woman. So, the page is Controversial Shannon. It's just like Controversial Shannon here on YouTube. No numbers. Just Controversial Shannon on TikTok. Just follow me over there because I won't be live on YouTube tomorrow. Other than that,
on the background here, Shannon, I know you said that you can't make people big, but
well, y'all can now. Well, so I have to put you on a timer, but I can.
It's fine. Okay. Hi, guys. So this is who my program is inspired by. That is my paternal great-grandmother. Her name was Willie Bell Thornton. She was published in a local newspaper in 1937 for her work. She quit school at a very young age to help her parents to work and help her parents purchase a piece of property that's still in my family to this day. It's like a 10-bedroom mini mansion from what I can remember. I lived in that house briefly as a kid myself, so I got to witness the work that she does. She would feed, house, and clothe the mentally ill and the homeless for the majority of her life. She did it for decades. That's what she was known for to her last days. And she created a legacy, and I respect her still so much. She passed away when I was really young, but this is all because of her. She was one of those people that it didn't matter who you were, she wanted to take care of you. So she is the reason why I wanted to create this this program. That explains the Cash App WB's Loving Hands. Willie Bell's Loving Hands is what my organization is going to be called. And I'm working on getting my caterer's license and my LLC to make it official. So any donations that you make will help contribute to that as well. So thank you very much. You can look her up if you want to. Also, fun fact, I think I might possibly also be related to Willie Mae Thornton, for people who know her, who sings Hound Dog. I'm doing some digging on that, okay? I'm going to do some digging on that because that's way too much of a coincidence, don't you think? I'll let y'all know if I find out. So thank you very much. Appreciate you. You can take me out the big box now.
All right. Hey man, listen. Black women. Let me see how do I do this? Oh yeah, that's right. And Black women, you are loved. On this side of TikTok, I can't speak for everybody else. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't speak. No, but you're loved. You're loved over here on YouTube, and you know, what would I be without ending it like this? Fuck them bitch ass niggas. Y'all have a good night. Good night, YouTube. Love y'all, man.